スアステロス。
Oh god, I'm a mess. Hello. Wait. I'm fixing things. Completely forgot how to do all this. Where is my music? Also, did the font fit? There we go. I was like, the font for Nightbot is all weird. What the heck? Hello, everybody. There we go. Hello. Other than me dying. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be, just an FYI, because the internet, quotation mark, has been cutting out the past couple of days, and I don't know why. I tried to message in the group chat, my first little message back in the group chat with my, roommates, and, yeah. Let's just say a certain person in the house was like, well, it works for me. And it's like, well, I wasn't really talking to you. I was trying to get Jay's attention. I'm also at work, so I forgot to tag him, but it wasn't directed at you, sir. So yeah, it's... whatever happens. We were trying to get as much done as possible. But, hello Foxy, how have you been? Also, Lolfie fan, thank you so much for liking the stream. Thank you. Sir, come a lot, yo. Hello and welcome to the stream. Lost, welcome to the stream as well. If you guys do not know who I am, my name is Astaroth. I am a Twilight Demon villainess, bringing you chaotically cozy and chaotically queer content. If you like indie games that are story-driven, simulation games, and community games, then I am the demoness for you. And if you decide to give us a little follow, just know this is not a cult, it is a culture. Okay? Yeah, that's the end of my spiel. But anyways, how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing and feeling today? I know, Foxy, you asked me about my new job. Surprisingly, I cannot say a lot about it because I'm dealing with a lot of sensitive information. So it's going. I'm still in training, and training is its own beast. I've only cried like 3 times, and this is my, what? 14! Oh god, I burped. 14! I've been working there for 14 days, and I only cried 3 times, sorry. So yeah. Also, Lost says, hello, the video above this is your video about food. Ooh, hell yeah. Is it the sprinkle cake one? Lost? Sprinkle cake fucking slaps. I do talk about food occasionally on stream. Like, a lot. You know? A lot. But food is great. Who hates food? Not me. I don't hate food. I can't hate food. Also, I am glad you're doing good, Lost. I'm glad. I hope your week's been great, because it's Friday, and if you're a working individual, or just an individual who, you know, has to succumb to bank holidays, then it's a long weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday I am off, and I am so grateful, because boy howdy is work getting to me. Boy howdy, 2-hour journey, is that getting to me? It's hard, it's tiring. Yeah. There is a cake with happy birthday on it? I actually don't know what video that is. Now I have to go back through my videos and like double check, because I can't remember for the life of me. Hello, Pyro! Yo, yo, yo! You about to spit some mad raps, huh? You about to spit some mad raps at us, Pyro? Go on, quick, spit your best rap. Do it now. Do it for your demon ass. Give me your best rap. If you don't give me your rap, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset, Pyro. Yeah, huh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Rap about anything. Yeah, Foxy, you do the beat. Together, collaboration. You will create a rap. A rap that even Eminem fizz. Rap for me. Dupas, hello, Oishi. Thank you for redeeming your daily boba. I know it's been so long. Hello, Dupas. How have you been? How has your week transpired? Tell me all. I've been so busy. I'm so sorry. Never apologize. Here's the thing that I will say to all of you. Never, ever, 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 ever apologize for being busy or having to deal with life things. You guys are human beings. I'm not gonna be here like, I'm a VTuber and I'm trying to be entertainment and you won't even come to my streams. No, because that's lame. Everybody has lives, okay? This isn't about me. I'm just glad you're okay. And healthy, right? You're healthy. You're alive, right? And healthy. Eminem about to come a dead man. Oh, those are fighting words. Those are definitely fighting words. Either way, I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much. It's been so long, you know. It's been like a week. It's been like a week, but still, it's been so long. You know? I missed you guys. Me and my partner have been trying to figure out things. We're moving in together, yada yada. Ooh, congrats on moving in together. Sounds very fun, but also very stressful. I always say to people, moving in with your partner is the ultimate test. And people don't believe me. And then they move in with their partner and they're like, oh my god. Because, like, people don't realize that, you know, everyone grew up in different households and, like, have different schedules and different ways that they, like, navigate the day. And they don't realize that sometimes those conflict with each other. And so that's why people who are like, I don't know, if you're less than like 3 years into a relationship, I never recommend it. I never recommend it because I'm like, do you want to throw a spanner into your relationship this soon? Because it'll happen. Because 90% of the time people don't communicate. And you're going to be upset and wallow in it. So yeah. Well, she is currently 35,000 miles away. 3,500 miles. Eastbound. No, westbound. Whoa. Wait, hold on. Are you in the UK? Are you in the UK? North. I am. Okay. West. Okay. So it's like Birmingham areas? Like that's not bad. That's not bad. Though I suppose, like, away from you, that's a long way away. USA? Eh? Wait, you're from the USA? You from the USA? Oh, no, your partner lives in Illinois. Oh, okay. Wait, you said west? Wait, never. Okay, yeah, you said west, and I'm thinking east. Sorry. I thought your partner lived in the UK with you. But if they're traveling from the US, honestly, I bet anywhere's better than the US. So maybe it's a good move. It's a good move to get your partner down here. Good move. That way you guys can be together and explore things together and have tea together. Elru! Elru! Woo, 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 woo. Hello! How are you? How has your week's been? Thank you for subscribing with Amazon Prime. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we want to move to New Zealand someday, but that's a big old journey. Yeah. You two seem like you've got like heads on your shoulders. I have so many friends who are like, yeah, this person's gonna move. This person's gonna move in with me. I'm like, how long you been together? It's like, less than like 3 years. And I'm like, okay, have you ever gone on holiday together? It's like, kind of. Yeah. I'm like, cool. If you got tired of like them being in your spaces during that time, hold off. Hold off. Don't move in with your partner. Don't do it. Don't do it unless you plan on getting like married or that being your forever person, because I guarantee you're setting yourself up for failure. Like, it's never worked out psychologically. It's just never worked out. But I know you've been with your partner for a while, du pass, so I know you guys will be fine. Because like I feel like also people don't take into account like you need to see stayed with each other multiple times. Yeah, see, that's the prep, right? That's the prep. And I don't mean cute little sleepovers or like, you need to be in a place where like you are both, I don't want to say reliant on each other, but you want to be in a place where it costs money. You want to be in a place where it costs money, and you need to like, you know, not even 24 hours a day, because like some people, you could go on holiday with some people, right? And then they're the best companions, right? They're the best, like, I'm trying to think of someone who like I fucking just despise going on holiday with. But like, for example, I'm gonna use a family example. It doesn't really, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. But whenever I'd go on holiday and I'm with my sisters, right? I like to live in my suitcase, right? Anything I take out of my suitcase or anything I'm wearing automatically goes back into my suitcase, because I don't want to make a mess. I don't want to leave the room untidy, and I don't want to be unkempt, right? Also, because you just never know with like hotels and things like that. You don't know if they have bed bugs. You don't know if they have like any other bugs, right? You just don't know, right? So I prefer to keep my stuff and live in my suitcase when I'm on a trip. However, my sister, on the other hand, likes to just, when she's getting ready, throw her clothes all over the place and then we'll tidy up after the fact. I hate that, because it means I'm climbing over your shit for 90% of the time. I'm climbing over your shit, and then also then you can't find shit, and then you're like, oh my god, where's my stuff gone? It's just a whole mess, right? And I've heard absolute horror stories, not to do with my sister, but to do with like certain friends who who have gone on holiday with their partners, who have planned a trip with their partners, and they've been planning it for months, and then they will like get to that destination and they'll be like, oh, by the way, I have no money. When my friend told me that, I was like, get rid of the whole, just get rid of them. Get rid of them, because that's not okay. Dropping the by the way I have no money thing the day of going, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. You could never catch me unawares like that. You could never do that to me. And frankly, I was surprised when she decided to stay in a relationship with that person. It didn't last. It didn't last long, but especially if you're going somewhere that's expensive too. Even if it's not expensive, here's the thing, right? Here's a little wisdom from your demoness. All right? Here's the thing. It doesn't matter how expensive the place is. What matters is your responsibility. Relationships aren't this mystical thing where you suddenly become one person and like you are unified and a hive mind. Like that's all like very nice and memey, but like you are two individual people who need to be responsible for your own actions, which means if you're deciding both to go on holiday, that means the lead up to that holiday, you are promising to each other, we're both gonna save up, we're both gonna make sure that we have that money in the bank, we both are gonna make sure that when we do get to this destination, we're each gonna take responsibility for figuring things out, like travel and where we're staying, local restaurants, things to do, amenities, right? It is not just on one person to plan those things, right? All this, oh, I plan everything partners, those relationships tend to not work out. Those relationships tend to not go anywhere. Or put it in a shared account. No. Right, here's another thing as well. If you're going to be a partner with someone, please, I beg of you, ensure that you have independent financial, like, security. You can have a shared account. Just make sure you have your own separate account to the side. And make sure that you're not putting everything into that shared account. Please, I beg of you. There have been so many situations where people have had a shared account with their partner and only a shared account, and it has led to like financial manipulation. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Do pass. Listen. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you. This is just the general internet that I'm broadcasting this to, right? This is just the general internet. Do pass. You've got a head on your shoulders. You're smart. I know you're smart. I you got it down. I know you do. You're fine. You're like, me and my person are gonna move in together. I'm like, yeah, you are, and it's gonna be great. I just have obviously, you know, things aren't gonna be perfect, but I trust. Just an in general public announcement. Yeah. Just in general. The amount of horror stories I've heard about certain people and the fact that those people then go on to have other relationships, it pains me. It pains me because 90% of the time, that partner is not gonna know. They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know. They're gonna be like, wow, this is great. This is amazing. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm tired. But yeah, a lot of my friends have just been through the fucking roller coaster because, you know, people be people, I guess. A shared account is a recipe for disaster. It is! And not the cute kind like me. It's a recipe for very bad disaster. Very, very bad. Like, to the point of where, like, if you're going on holiday with someone and they're not on the same wavelength, they don't have money. Like, what happens if an emergency occurs? And this is why I don't go on holiday lightly. This is why I don't go on trips lightly. right? Because for me, if I'm going to plan a trip to somewhere I've never been before, guarantee I need to have enough money in my bank account to make sure that if anything were to happen, if any emergency were to happen, I could figure my shit out. What I don't want to do is go on holiday and then, you know, be like, oh, fuck, I need to make an emergency trip back to London. I have no money to pay for another ticket to take me down to London because my original ticket was booked for blah, 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 and I can't change it. I don't need a shared account because I already have $30 in my regular account. You know what? You're right. Who needs a shared account, huh? Who needs it? Boo. Yeah. It's like another friend I was talking to. I feel like I have so many stories. This whole announcement could be out into one word: responsibility. Do pass. You would be fucking surprised. Because every Tom, Dick, and Harry, right? And I know what I said. Every Tom, every Dick, every Harry believes that they are capable of responsibility. Everyone who's in a relationship is like, we're responsible. We're the outliers. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. Trust me, you're not. As much as you would like to believe you are, and that's the Delulu is the Salulu kind of way of going about it, 90% of the time you're not. Unfortunately. You know? Like, I think the only... do you know what? That's incorrect. I do have a friend. I have mentioned her before. But she is meticulous. That is a level of responsibility that she takes. She is meticulous with her planning. There is no way in any kind of hell, any kind of heaven, that she would be caught dead going somewhere with someone without planning it meticulously. Spreadsheets upon spreadsheets upon spreadsheets that are all automated upon spreadsheets. She is meticulous. I've seen it. It is a beauty. It is a marvel. I could never replicate. I'm just not that kind of person. But she's got it. You know? So yeah. She's great. She's an Anoki. She's the person who plays Anoki. She's the person who plays Anoki. Just before she went on her 6-month trip to New Zealand with her partner, we had admin days. So we would meet up for like lunch back when I had the time, and we would like just do admin things together. And she was like, do you want to see my planning? She was like, I have so much planning to, but do you want to see my planning for the trip? And I was like, yeah, sure. Holy fucking shit, you guys. Holy fuck. You said spreadsheets and I was like, I know who that is. Yeah. There's only one person in both our lives who's like iconically, just incredibly organized and incredibly responsible. And that is Danielle. Like, I keep telling her this, but like, it's the reason why we're such great friends and why I am like her biggest fan. She pulled out the binder and slammed it on the table. Yeah, literally. Like, I am her biggest fan. We are best friends and I am her biggest fan because she's just so inspirational. And here's the thing. She's super smart, but also she's super smart because she's constantly improving herself. She's constantly improving herself. And I think the reason we get on so much is because we have the same kind of work ethic. I will never claim myself to be smart, but I do know that we have a very similar work ethic in which it's like, oh, I don't know this thing. Fuck you, I'm gonna learn this thing, right? So she was like, I have no idea how Excel works. She's like, fuck you, I'm gonna learn how Excel works. And then she just used that to her advantage, right? She just doesn't stop. And I love her for that. But when she pulled out the binder, when she pulled out the fucking spreadsheet, I was like, girl, I can see your itinerary. I can see when your flights leave. I can see when you land. I can see that you've taken into account time differences for when you want to record with us. I see, you know, where you're going to be visiting over the 6 months. I see what you're going to be doing over the 6 months. Like how you're going to get there, what the plan is. Girl thought about everything. And that, people might be like, ooh, I'm go with the flow. I don't need to plan that much. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because, like, it's not to be like, oh, yes, at this point we need to be doing X, Y, Z. But it's good to be thinking that far ahead when you're in a place that you've never been before with a person that you care about, but also has a very different upbringing to you, you know? Very different upbringing to you, very different way of, like, going about their day, you know? It's yeah, Elvaru, that level of prep. See, I would believe that you would do that. You, to me, give me that vibe that you would be planning, like, months in advance. You would be, like, organized. I get that essence from you. Essence? I get that vibe from you. Forget about the essence. Oh, but that is perfect, right? I keep telling her, like, lad, I need you to, like, organize my life. Because my way of organizing things for trips and for projects, I'm meticulous. I'm like, okay, this needs to be done, this needs to be done, this needs to be done, this needs to happen here, this needs to happen here, this needs to happen here. And then once those are all ticked, then I can fucking relax. But until those are all ticked, I will not fucking relax. And I also don't like to do things last minute, because when you leave things last minute, it leaves it open to going wrong, which is why I'm always like, I know it's several days in advance, but I'm gonna do this, you know? I'm chaotically organized. With my own personal life, I'm a little more like, okay, I know where everything is. Other people might not, but I know where everything is. I know the method to the madness. That's all that matters. But with everything else, with, like, projects that I'm doing with other people, I go above and beyond. Foxy says, I'm a go with the flow type of person, and then later I regret it for not planning. But when I actually try planning, it fails in the first 2 seconds. Well, maybe you should speak to a friend who knows how to plan. Because that's a skill set all of its own, right? That's a skill set. So, you know, you can always ask someone to do it for you. That way you're being organized, but you don't have to do the organizing, right? That's still taking responsibility. Taking responsibility, by the way, doesn't mean you have to do everything by yourself. It just means you recognize the things that need to be done and you find a way to get it done, right? Night Shiro, hello. Angel Roth, I missed you so much. Thanks, I miss you too. It's been a while. How has your week been? We're currently talking about being organized and responsible when going on holiday with your partner or friend. It can literally be anyone, to be fair. There's one person that I used to be really good friends with, and I've mentioned her before, but I shall not say her name, unless a curse be placed on this stream and my life for all eternity. But the person that I used to go on trips with a lot, we were very in sync. We were very in sync about organizing, very in sync about making sure things are planned. So it's nice when you have someone who's like, oh my god, you get it. We're both thinking of the same thing at the same time, and we're both like, we're just on it, you know? So it's great when you find someone who just like, and then you're not stressing. You're not like, you want me to pick out food again? You want me to pick the restaurant again? You want me to organize everything again? No, you're both just like taking turns. Goddamn. Dupass says, yeah, I'm not a very well organized person, but when it comes to that stuff, on the headphones go on and I'm locked in. Yeah, because you know that it needs to get done. You know that it needs to get done. You know that it needs to get done. And this is why, Dupass, I'm not worried about you. I will never be worried about you, because when it really comes down to it, you do what needs to be done. And that's being responsible. Maybe it's just me just being tired of male presenting people, because a few of the people I know are like non-binary. But like, I'm just tired of that sector of individuals who just don't give a shit. Who just don't give a shit and will very... anyways, I'll stop talking about it. I can't. If I go into it, I'm gonna go on a rant. Night Shira says, I am not responsible for Asta's actions. What? You're not responsible for me? You don't want to take responsibility? Is that what I'm hearing, Night Shiro, huh? Is that what I'm hearing? You don't want to take responsibility for little old me? It's punishment time! Anyways, this is not Danganronpa. So sorry. I will to my own bugle this once. I am a very good navigator, both in terms of... text. Both in terms of timings and generally knowing how long it takes to get there. Both in terms of knowing where I am going and how long it takes is what I meant to say. I can't read or write clearly. You're just EP, Elru. You're just tired. That's okay. Get some rest. Get some rest. Close thine eyes. Ding dong bing bong. Yeah. It's punishment time, y'all. Oh, me and Numbers are in a committed relationship, so planning financially is my shindig. Yes! Yes, we love that, Dupass. We love someone who can plan financially. That's great. That's so good. I have some friends who are in relationships who, like, just don't. I think they're better now, but I will never forget. I will never forget how bad they used to be. I will never forget. Okay, so funny story, I uploaded my album nearly 2 weeks ago, and in that time I'm nearly finished with second album. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, it should be easy to upload your thing to Spotify, because I saw you mention it briefly earlier. You just got to do it through a certain service and pay for it. And if you use a certain service, you have to pay for it yearly, which is arse, but it is what it is. Distribution is honestly such a ball ache that it is why, I don't know if anybody noticed, but it's why I have certain song covers that are like available on Spotify and certain song covers that just aren't on Spotify, because licensing is very, very, very difficult to achieve. It's just like I said, Foxy, you need to find a distributor, pay money, and then here's the thing. You have to own the music. If you're posting an original song, you need to own everything. So any sounds that you're using, any like effects that you're using, any and I just want to preface this because I know that you're like doing it as a hobby, but you need to own everything. The instruments, the samples, everything. You need to own it. Or at least have those sample permissions, because if you put it through Spotify, you are releasing that song as if you own it, which is, if you don't own it, then it's a lie and you will get sued. You will get in big trouble and you may get banned. So just make sure that you own everything before you put it up. Song covers, like what I do, are a little different. Song covers are a little different. They have their own rules and they have their own kind of ways to upload them to official services and stuff. And really and truly it depends on the cover and on the artist. So that's as much as I can tell you. But first things first, make sure all the things that you used in your song, effects, samples, instruments, software, if you used the instruments from the software, then make sure wherever the software got it from, it's like free to use. Make sure you own that. Own, quote unquote, because it's free to use, you can own it, right? And then find a distributor. And that distributor will be like, hey, howdy, put in all the details of your song. And then we will double check if it doesn't get flagged. And then if it doesn't get flagged because you own the things that are in that song, then they'll most likely release it. But you do have to pay money. There is no distribution service that is free. There's one that's really popular, but I think it's $25.99 a year. $25.99 a year. $25.99 a year. Oh, it's DistroKid, I believe. Right? DistroKid? Yeah, DistroKid. And that puts your music out. So it puts your music out not just on Spotify, but also a ton of other platforms as well. But it is either a monthly plan. It's a monthly plan to have an account, and then for every song that you upload, you have to pay a yearly price. So essentially, my recommendation, if I'm going to be really real with you, unless you see yourself making money from the things that you upload, don't upload them. Just put it on YouTube. You're more likely to get traction with YouTube than putting it on a distribution service or a playing service like Spotify or SoundCloud. Well, I mean, SoundCloud, you could just upload it, so you don't even need to do that. But yeah, essentially, that's my advice. I heard DistroKid has some awful support and moderation. That's all of them. That's all of the distributions that I've researched. All of them. All of them have terrible support. All of them have terrible moderation. They're not good with communicating. It's mainly like chat bots and fucking email us and we'll get back to you in 100 years. And it's like, oh, fuck me. God damn it. But yeah. You may have heard that DistroKid is awful, but it's one of the best. It is one of the best, it's true. Ellery says, I have been pretty sleepy lately. My sleep has been garbo. Oh no. Take your sleep out of the bin. Take your sleep out of the bin, girl. Take your sleep out of the bin! Ah! Hubbada subbada sa. Yeah! Dupas gets it. My most popular song on YouTube has a whopping 86 views, and 20 of those came from me. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't mind spending money on my covers, right? Because, you know, I use it for stream, and I use it for content, and I, you know, plan on using it for other things. But if you're just wanting to get your music out there and just wanting to find your audience, highly recommend just uploading it to YouTube. It's free. It's literally a free distribution service. And also you would still own whatever video you upload because there's no copyright in it, right? So then you have nothing to worry about. So the easiest distribution to go for is YouTube, frankly. And then that way you can see what sticks, right? You can see what works, what people like. And then when it starts getting a little serious, then you can start thinking about investing money back into the hobby. Most of my song covers are funded through like you guys' subscription or through tips and stuff. So if people support me, then I'm more likely to like do song covers and stuff. Speaking of, I was thinking about doing a song cover from K-pop Demon Hunters, but I'm not sure because I need to plan some stuff out. And also the person or persons that I want to collaborate with, we're both so busy. We're both so busy. Oh my god, we're both so busy. It's scheduling's gonna be a ball ache. So, yeah. I don't know if I should say these things, you know, but there's a potential that, you know, a song cover maybe from K-pop Demon Hunters might that might be coming at you guys, coming at you like Cleopatra. That's all I'll say. I don't know when, but it will someday, hopefully. Don't tease me like disaster. I'm not teasing. I genuinely, like, honestly, like maybe a week or two after K-pop Demon Hunters came out, I messaged around and I said to a couple of friends, I was like, Are you down? Are you down for vibe? And they were like, yes, but scheduling. And I was like, fuck, yeah, scheduling. Fucking really hard. Really fucking hard. You know? So it depends. It really, really depends. Head pats to the queen and her buddy. Thanks. I like the number of likes on the live right now. What's the number of likes? Where are you? What's the number of likes? I can't even see it. TikTok won't show me. That's so mean. Stan, hello. Is it 6969? I hope it's 6969. That would make me very happy. Also, did you hear, Elru? Apparently NSP are working on a new album. Or, sorry, they have pre-orders for their new album already. So, you know. It is 69? Hell yeah. Stan says, I'm on holiday again. Lucky lad. Okay. We'll join next stream, Mrs. Cult Leader. Have fun. No worries. Thank you for joining. We're going to get to gameplay soon. We're going to be playing some Wanderstop today. I completely forgot to say. We're playing Wanderstop today. It's going to be a little short. We're going to be doing like maybe for another hour and a half. And then, if you want to join, it is butt crack o'clock in the morning, but that's because this event is American driven, so it's during American times, which is so frustrating because what about me in Europe? No one's thinking. Anyways, I have an event later. I have an event later this evening, or rather tomorrow morning, Saturday, 2 a.m. BST, the Crit Awards, which my podcast that I produced and I play in with Elru over here, my podcast has been nominated for a Crit Award, and the award ceremony is happening tonight at 2 a.m. So I'm gonna be doing a little Discord like watch party. Little Discord watch party. If I'm by myself, I'm by myself because that's totally valid and everybody's gonna be fucking asleep. But if you are a nocturnal person like me, and if you also have a long weekend like me, then just hop in. You don't have to talk. You could just stay muted. Or you can talk if you want. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to see the results. Also, because one of my favorite DMs, one of my favorite DMs ever is one of the hosts. Is one of the hosts of the Crit Awards. I fucking wanted to scream. If you do not know, and I desperately want to work on a production with them. I don't know their pronouns, so I'm gonna go with them for now. But their name is Connie Chang, and they are the DM for Transthologies. And Transthologies is a trans-led actual play, which means like a production that is based in TTRPGs, but it's focused around like performance and role play and acting. And they're just great. Connie is, if I could talk for days about Connie and like their amazing writing, their descriptions, they take their time, they really draw you in, and it's fantastic. It's really good. It's really freaking good. But yeah, that's me gushing over Connie Chang, because they're amazing, and I just want to be like, hey Connie, can I play at a table with you, please? Please torment me story-wise, please, I can take it, I can handle it. Meanwhile, me crying, me sobbing, but it's great though. It's great because, fuck. Oh, so good. So good. Hello, Excellentor. Hello, cult leader. I'm no cult leader. What the hell? This is a guild, friend. This is a guild. It's not a heckin'... What'd you call it? It's not a heckin' cult. Ask anybody. They'd be like, oh, it's a cult. The heck? The hell? Do you know Zra? No, I do not know who that is. That's a bunch of letters and numbers. Sorry. But yeah, do pass. I'm glad you guys watch it. I'm glad you guys enjoy it too. You get to see all the shenanigans. There's so many things. There's so many things that like I wanted to add, but I'm trying to, because I'm a perfectionist, right? I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and so when I want to do things, I want to do it to the utmost ability, but sometimes I can't do that. However, I don't don't know. There may be plans. There's plans in the works. There's plans in the works, you guys. There's plans in the works. Your girl has plans in the works. She needs time to put those plans forward, but there's plans. There's plans in the works. There could be more. There could be more. There could be more content. So there's plans. There's so much plans. So much plans. She loves the accent and we both end up in stitches. Hell yeah! Do you know what? That's honestly one of the most common things that I've gotten about our podcast is that everybody loves the accents and they find our accents like really, really nice. And I'm like, are you sure? Because 90% of you are American and I'm just at the table doing a terrible like southern accent. Are you okay with that? Are you sure I'm not offending anybody? Because like I tried to do my research as I do with every character. I try to do my accent research whenever I'm doing an accent. Are you sure? Because I try. I really try. I really fucking try, y'all. I started watching... I mean, I watched it before because I love the show, but I started watching Ginny and Georgia because I love Georgia's accent. Georgia's got, like, a really, like, heavy southern accent. And so I was like, yeah, I said my character was southern. I don't want to... It's been a little late because, you know... He's still learning how to be him. But I want it to progressively get heavier as we go into the campaign. And so I started researching Ginny and Georgia. I started rewatching episodes. And she's just great. I love her. I love her, you guys. Research for a southern accent. Just drink a Red Bull and go yeehaw. Kidney papped. Yeah. Do you know what? Kidney papped? I can't remember. I know kidney papped is a reference. Kidney papped is a reference. Can I remember where it's from? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just said it one session and I was like, yep, this is it. This is it. That was a slip up, but this is it. This is just how they say it now. Can I recommend watching Yellowstone maybe for the accent? Yellowstone. I don't know what Yellowstone is. Because a different kind of southern accent. And Ginny is from, not Texas. Where's Ginny from? Where are you from, girl? Meow 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 meow. Yeah, it's very Southern Belle. It's very Southern Belle, like traditional. But let me look at Yellowstone. Yellowstone. I can spell those two things because one is yellow and one is stone. What it about? Overview. Tell me. The Duttons own the largest ranch in America and deal with their internal conflicts. However, they must fend off land encroachers to protect their property. Whoa. That's not how I actually talk, you guys. Okay, so they filmed in North Texas. I don't know where their accents are from though, but there's a certain website that I use from my voice acting days. There's a certain website that I use from my voice acting days that will tell you or give you examples of not only accents but the dialect, region, and like it will also tell you where that person was born. So instead of just being like, I would like a southern accent, they'll be like, oh, we can provide you like voice clips of people from the South, but also know that this certain person was born in England and this certain person was born in Russia before moving to, you know, the South and like took on the accent. This person, you know, is from a different ethnic background, and that's why. So like, it's really interesting because those things play a part in how that accent comes across. It's really great. It's really great as a reference point, and I try to use it every time I'm in an AP, an actual play, or a live stream D&D show. I try to use it because accents, y'all. Accents. Anyways, I've been rambling too much, you guys. Are you ready to see Best Dad? Are you ready to see? You better be ready to see Best Dad. If you don't want to see Best Dad, I'm gonna be so upset. I say you should make a podcast. You can yap for hours on end without doubt. I am a certified yapper. I am a certified yapper. Why do you think I became a streamer? And the thing that's so baffling to me, and it's so interesting to see that, like, when in my early days of streaming, I could not yap, you guys. I could not yap. But you know what improved my yapping ability? 1, practice. But 2, performing on stage. Because you have to say something. Like, you cannot let silence fill the arena. You have to talk. When you're on stage and lights are on you and people are staring at you or at their phone and you have to get their attention, yeah, you gotta be a fucking yapper. Yeah, you gotta be a yapper. If there's technical difficulties and the crowd is silent, yeah, you gotta be a yapper. You gotta be a yapper. I always get so worried that I can't keep an accent consistent in a D&D game. So here's the thing. A lot of people assume accents are the be-all and end-all of a D&D character and portraying them. But there are so many different ways that a character can be, like, portrayed. For example, and it's kind of like the foundation of voice acting, right? Because a lot of people think voice acting is making funny voices, but there's more emphasis on the acting than there is on... You have to act first before you give it a voice, right? So if you're worried about an accent at the table, my recommendation is start simple. Maybe your character doesn't have an accent, but they have a stutter. Or maybe your character, you know... I have a character who is a precious being who can do no wrong, and I support her women's rights and her women's wrongs. But when she gets, like, flustered or frustrated, she typically has, like, an American accent. But when she gets flustered or frustrated, she has an emphasis on the sounds. So when she wants to tell someone to stop it, she goes, "Stop it." You know what I mean? Like, she prolongs that, and that's a way of making your character sound different. That small thing is a way of making your character sound different. Now, do you have to think about that actively whilst you're role-playing? Yes. But also, sometimes it can lead to great moments when you're not thinking about it. For example, me deciding to give Yui a British accent and then a Southern accent, and him accidentally using those accents in the wrong places was great because it made for great character moments. You can have characters who speak really slowly and struggle to get words out. You don't need to, like, deepen your voice or pitch it up or anything. Changing how your character, you know, speaks says a lot about them. Says a lot about them. So there's all sorts of ways that you can tweak a voice without changing the accent. And I'm sure there's many videos online that will kind of cover that in more detail. But yeah, there's tons of ways. I use it regularly. Because I can't even do that many accents. And in fact, accents are not my strong suit. Voices, like different like tones and things like that I can do. Accents, not so much. So if I'm playing a kid, if I'm playing a character who's like really innocent and like short and kid-like, then
I'll speak like this, and I'll make sure that I kind of push it into my nose, and I inhale really loudly, so it sounds like I'm so excited about talking that I can't get the air in.
You know what I mean? Like, it's all about like the physicality of of like putting the voice on, and sometimes it's not about an accent. It's just about all the other things that come with a voice. Tinybug Tim, I love Tinybug Tim.
Hi guys, would you like to come to my birthday party? We've got pecan pie. Everybody here is my friend because my dad said I need to make friends before he went out to go get some milk. He came back like 10 minutes later and I was like, Dad, why did it take you so long to get milk? That's so weird. Hey Dad, can I play baseball with the kids across the street? What? I'm grounded? What the heck?
Anyways, if you'd like to imagine me speaking to myself in the strange little voices I discover, that is what I do in my spare time. That is what I do in my spare time. Excellentor, do you like D&D? I love D&D. I love D&D. I love TTRPGs. If you don't know, I produce and play in, alongside Elru 184, D&D podcast called Mystic Muses D&D. We currently have like 83 episodes out. They're all like an hour long, so they're really easy to listen to, and it's out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and every podcasting place you can find. It's very cool. It's very British. It's very emotional and traumatizing. The fun is there. But there's a lot that happens to these characters, so there's a lot. Voices time? Oh, absolutely. And you know, sometimes streaming helps with that, because as we're gonna play, which I'm gonna move us to the other screen because otherwise I'll be here all day. I will be here all day and we will talk about D&D. And this we're supposed to be playing games today. What the heck? Okay, I'm here now, okay? And no one can say that I didn't stream the game. You see the game. Look, game. See, game. Acid is called schizophrenia? No! It's not, I promise. Also, I need to unplug my mouse. Plug in my controller. Okay. Yeah, we're playing Wanderstop. We're gonna make some tea and have some trauma, okay? Everybody good with that? Everybody good? Cool. Tea and trauma. I'm just trying to see if it's too loud. Let me know if it's too loud or if you guys want me to turn it up or down with the music specifically. And then I got my little buddy here, my little friend, in my arms. In the arms of an angel, fly away. Anyways. Alright, let's go! Teen trauma, the definition of Asta. What the heck? I mean, yeah, you're right. Oh. What the heck? Why is it all prickly? Oh, I gotta chop it up. Wait, hold on. Yeah. I gotta clip. I gotta clip. Shit's getting overgrown. Oh yeah. This my shit. Do. Snip. Oh, come on. What the hell? What's this?
I'm gonna take it.
Oh, I could put the sign stop somewhere. Guys, should I put the sign here? Tell people to stop. Don't swim. Not that you can, but I should warn them, right? Or should I put it here? Should I put it here? Can I run? No, I didn't mean to do that. Gimme. Dash. I'm gonna put it in my pocket because that's where things go. Anyways, we're playing... We're playing Wanderstop. And it's a good time. But we can continue talking about voice acting and all that lovely stuff. Because I love voice acting. And even the voice actor of Astarion said it best, where you know, a lot of people want to be a voice actor and focus on just doing voice acting, but you need to focus on the acting part. You need to focus on acting. Otherwise you're kind of just fucking yourself over. And I believe that. I believe that for the most part. A unicorn! Oh! It's my boy! Wait, it's my boy. Let me pick this up. Pocket. Hello! Now to remember her voice. Hi, Gerald. I think that was it. How's your curse doing? Oh. Wandering endlessly, the fog has wafted and waned. It lifts, it descends, and always we move through it as beasts. Endless, forever wandering. So, not good. We are the becoming. We are the pain of becoming. We are forever. Do you remember me? Do you remember this shop? I remember life itself, splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk, tossed from the wolf's cradle. Do you remember Timothy? Timothy? Timothy. Aren't you proud? Are you proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy. Oh gosh. I don't really know what to do here. There is much to do. The undying call to purpose forever. Just hang in there, okay? You'll, I'm sure you'll get better. Forever. Well, seems like Gerald's going through it right now. Seems like Gerald's not doing too great right now. Boro! Where are you? Oh. so many. What the heck is going on? I'm gonna clean this up before I speak to you. So, yeah, he's going through whatever that is. Oh, I spoke to him. Boro, Gerald's curse seems to be getting a lot worse. Yes, he is producing more thick purple smoke than is healthy for humans. Should we do something to help him? Well, to be honest, curses are not quite Boro's specialty. From time to time, I have seen them around here, and they are always a mystery. It is quite sad when a person is passing through with an affliction, and I cannot be helping. But I will be keeping an eye out, and I will let you know if I see any possible aid for our friend. Excellent, or over on TikTok says, if you like D&D, would you be interested in joining a campaign? I would love to, but I have no time. I am not even joking. So many people have asked me to be a part of things, and I'm like, I don't have any time. I wish I had more time, but I literally do not have any time. When I get home from work, I have 3 hours before I need to get back to sleep. I have no time. I'm so sorry. I skipped a bunch of dialogue. Yes, Boro has noticed this phenomenon as well. Very strange, no? It seems the time is moving faster in the forest than it does in this clearing. Which means you can run off into the forest and your tea will still be hot when you return. I need a specific scientific explanation for this. Oh, you do? Very well. Boro will now begin an elaborate presentation of scientifically how the forest works. The forest is strange and magical. This concludes the presentation. Thank you. Boo, explain it better. I love Boro so much. I love Grumpy and Dumb Happy. I love those pairings so much. Not even as like a ship, but as a dynamic. It's so fucking fun. It's so fun. Like, I was watching there's this show, I didn't really like enjoy it too much, but I watched both seasons, so I guess it kept me entertained for a while. It's called Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. Very interesting, very cool, but there's these two characters. There's these two characters, both of which who work in the military, and one's like a gruff older man who's like, everything's serious, keep an eye on the target, right? And then there's his partner, who's a dumbass, who's just an absolute dumbass. And like, I can't remember what question he asked. Remember what question he asked, but it just left the older man so dumbfounded, like so like, what the fuck? Like, it was so funny. And I love those pairings for that exact reason, because you have highly intelligent person finally baffled by how stupid this person is. Like, not much trumps me. I'm so smart. The world is mine to navigate. I know how this world works. Bumps into dumb person that's so dumb it actively baffles me. This is life-changing, I think. Is Grumpy and Dumb Happy the dynamic of our possible future characters? Which ones? Which ones, Elru? Not specific. I have notes on several aspects of your presentation. Fine, it's magical. I'll stop thinking about it. I'm gonna go for this one. Oh no! At this time, the submission deadline for criticism has passed. What a shame. Boro, is that you being sassy? Is that you being sassy? What the heck? Excellentor says, thank you for your VTuber advice, by the way. I'm now searching for and getting a PNG. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Glad to have another VTuber join the community. Someone yelled at me on Twitter, by the way, for saying that I'm a red flag for not assuming, but for wanting to make friends in a community. I was like, huh? I need y'all to stop using red flag, like, as if you know what it means, because, like, wanting to make friends in an online community, you know, a place that's literally catered to meeting new people and making friends there, that's wild. How on earth is that a red flag? Right? How is that a red flag? It's dumb. But I didn't want to say, hey, that's dumb. I just said, do you know what? Let's agree to disagree. Thank you so much for this discussion. Because to me, I'm like, as I mentioned before, I don't have time. And like, I want to use my time wisely. And I had to sit back because I had already sent like multiple responses before. My conversation was completely different. My post was about how people in the VTuber community use engagement bait, use fake engagement posts, or use certain posts to get engagement or to prey on people who just want to make friends in the community. And through the thread, that is what their final word was, like, oh, that's a red flag, by the way. And I was just like, do you know what? Thank you for this discussion, but we'll agree to disagree. Because I sat back and I was like, I don't care enough to keep this argument going. I'm so busy right now. I have several other things that need my attention, and me giving you that effort, not worth it. Not worth it. I don't want to have to break down that, like, on a sociological level, communities are made for support. That's the difference between a group and a community. Communities are for support, and communities are for finding unity and togetherness, which is why communistic societies like those in the Africas tend to do a lot better with family values than people in Europe or westernized worlds, because westernized worlds are individualistic. Look it up under sociology, and it will say that there is community versus individualism, and it will tell you that individualism thrives in the Western world because people only care about themselves, whereas people who come from the Africas or the Caribbeans or any of those like countries, even some parts of Asia's where family is very heavily emphasized, depend on community, because in their countries it takes a village to raise a child, and that's why we have that phrase. But no, I don't have the time to explain that to you because this is Twitter and I have so many other things to do. So I was just like, thanks, bye. Thanks, full stop, bye, because I don't. That person is a red flag so big it puts the Soviets to shame. Honestly, like, I have nothing against them, but the moment they came at me super defensive, I was like, you got hurt. You either got hurt by a community that said they were going to be your friends, and you've convinced yourself that that is somehow toxic, or something else has happened that's made you feel that way, but I'm not going to let you take it out on me, because I firmly believe that, like, having a community means certain things. It means you support one another. It means you lift each other up, which is why, like, if my friends came to me and they were like, oh my God, I'm doing this project and I'm like really nervous, I will encourage them. I will lift them up. If I, how to say, if I'm succeeding, right, I am not succeeding alone. That is my personal belief. And people, I don't see many people like that in the VTuber community because no one's really like that. But if I have friends who want to do shit, and I have the capability to help them do that shit, I will be like, I know your work ethic. I know you really want this. Let's do it together. Let me help you get there. That's the kind of person I am, right? That's what community should be. Because I come from a family that is heavy on community. But hey ho, that's just me. That's just me. Excellentor, if you would like to follow my Twitter, is the exact same username that I have here on TikTok. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Blue Sky, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Asa, you're too pure for Twitter. Am I? Honestly, like, a bunch of bots just follow me on Twitter. I don't even know. I've like stopped posting regularly because I'm like, I get nothing but bots. I can't be bothered. I don't know. It's really sad, but I used to be that person. That was like, I don't think I was put on this earth to like achieve anything. I think I was put on this earth so that I could help other people realize what they want to achieve. Because I had a lot of instances in my life where like no one really wanted to support me in my endeavors. However, people seeing me struggle with my endeavors made them confident and, you know, want to take a shot at pursuing the same endeavors themselves. So an example is when I was struggling with my original channel with people who I will not mention. One of said people, and again, I don't want to say names because I don't want to, you know, but it's the first example that popped into my head. But one of said people was like, oh, doing this with you, I'm not going to help you with the project that we're doing together, but I am going to splinter off and create my own thing because you've inspired me. And I'm like, I really appreciate that, but I really wish that chutzpah was there when we were doing this together. But I was like, you know what? That's fair. You want to do your own thing? I will support you. Every post you make, I'll give it a like. I'll give it a share. I'll, you know, if there's content that's relevant to my friends, I'll tell them about it. I'm always the kind of person who's like, you want to do this new thing? Hell fucking yeah. And if I don't say hell yeah, it's because I'm being realistic with you. It's because I'm being like, okay, but have you thought about this? You know? Have you considered this? The standards for this are a little high, right? If I have a friend whose work ethic doesn't match the thing that they're trying to achieve, I will tell them. As a friend, I will tell them, look, I don't think that's for you. Not because I don't believe you can, but because here are the list of requirements that you need to do to achieve that thing. I have a lot of friends who are like, I want to get in the games industry. And I'm like, are you willing to do XYZ? Are you willing to do XYZ? Because I've known you for 5+ years and I know that your work ethic isn't great. That when you try something and you fail, you quit. Being in the games industry means failing 1,000 times and getting rejected 1,000 times, possibly more. Being treated like absolute garbage before you get that one opportunity, and you might not come across that opportunity for another 3-4 years. Are you ready for that? And then a lot of them will be like, I don't believe you. And then they'll try it. And lo and behold, they give up. And I don't say like, I knew it wouldn't work out for you. It's just, I know you and I know this thing that I have experience in is really fucking hard. And if I had the connections to help them, I would have, but I don't, unfortunately. Right? So I'm really honest, and like, there are a few friends that I do that with. Where I'm like blunt. Not because I'm trying to be mean, but because I'm like, look, I know that everybody else in your life has held your hand and has told you that you are the best at everything. I know because I've seen your friends do that. I am not that friend. I am ride or die. I am ride or die with you through anything. But I will also be honest with you when you do something wrong, when you cross boundaries, when you know, I will hold you accountable, because to me, that's what friends do. And I'm doing it because I care. And I want you to, like, realize when you're doing that stuff so that you can progress and do better. You know? I'm not about this shit where you, like, you see your friend do something wrong and then you, like, keep it quiet, and then lo and behold, when they start getting cancelled on your online, you're like, oh my god, I knew they were like that from day one. Hoobada, hoobada, hoobada. No, listen, I'm gonna tell you once, I'm gonna tell you twice, I'm gonna tell you 3 times. If by 3 times you have not made the effort to change, I will stop telling you, because I know that you are incapable of change. And then it's no longer on me. I've already told you. I've already said the words, you know? So that's the kind of person I am. I will support you. I will give you the hard truths. I will tell you the things that you need to hear, because I don't believe anybody else will tell you those things. And I will never phrase them in a way where I'm being antagonistic or mean, because I've had my mother do that, and it does not do anything for self-esteem. But yeah. Smiley says, the cold truth of reality. Only a true friend will call you out for your flaws. Yep, you have to fail 1,000 times before you succeed once. Yeah. And you know what? Some people don't know what that's like, because they've just been handed everything on a platter. They've been handed everything. And that doesn't mean literally. I should really be playing this game. This is what I mean by yapping, y'all. This is what I mean by yapping. Like, you know, people are handed things on a platter, and I don't mean that literally. Sometimes people, I don't know, they'll get a job and they'll be like, wait, I don't like this job. This job is like making me unhappy, and I can't do the things that I really want to do. I'm gonna quit. That is a luxury, and people do not realize that. If you are able to quit your mainstream of income because you can say, mom and dad say they can take care of me for a bit whilst I look for something else. Or, you know, I will be taken care of whilst I look for something else. That is a luxury. And I don't think people realize it enough. I think they're just like, ooh, life's hard. And it's like, yes, it is. But if you're able to quit and you have a safety, Goro, please. Happy Wanderstopping into you. Oh my god. Boro. Oh. And to you. Oh, the little claps. There's a camera. Oh, we could take pictures. Okay. But yes. And to continue my conversation, I feel like people who have that, when they get into the real world, don't realize how hard shit is. And I feel like when I tell people a lot of my problems, they're like, oh my god, you're so brave. Oh my god, you're so strong. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm really not, you guys. I'm a really emotional person who, like, I crumble, you know? I crumble under the weight of the stress of life of sometimes, but I literally don't have the luxury to cry about it. I don't have the luxury to quit. I don't have the luxury to say, I'm not doing that today, because I have no one to rely on. I only have myself. And this isn't to be sad. That's just the reality of most adults. You know? Yeah. You don't have the luxury to just stop because this race waits for no one. It doesn't. In this life, if you can say, I'm leaving this, or I'm not doing this anymore, right? And you have something to fall back on, that is a luxury. And a lot of people who have those luxuries, whether it be, you know, previously in life or currently in life, no matter where, if you had that luxury, typically those people don't really know how to work hard for something. Because no matter if they failed, it's okay. They can just fall back on plan XYZ. Oh, hey, I can't make my rent. Oh, my parents will cover me. Oh, hey, my bills are due and I can't pay them. Oh, my parents will cover me. My boyfriend will cover me. My partner will cover me. Oh, it's fine, because my grandparents will. You know what I mean? It's just not, it's not one of those things where you can just be like, okay. Like, for example, I live in my own place. I pay my own rent. I struggled. The past, I want to say 11 months, but it didn't even start then. The past like 2 to 3 years have been back-to-back struggle in a way that like, I think if I said it in chat right now, 90% of y'all would cry. And the only person I could rely on was myself. It's not easy. It's fucking difficult. And so when I do come across friends, who are like, never really had to work hard, had something to fall back on, typically it's people who have mom and dad. I'm just like, okay. I need to be the realist with you. I'm not gonna handhold you because you had enough of that. You have your parents to handhold you. I'm not doing that in this friendship, unfortunately. Now, if I have a friend who's gone through hardship and is struggling and hasn't had that support from parents or grandparents or other friends, right? I will handhold you. I will be the one to be like, it's okay. I've got you. If you need to cry, you need to cry. If you need to take a break from this job because it is physically killing you, take a break from this job. And know that no matter what you decide, I will always be by your side to support you. That's how I am. So it really and truly depends, because you can tell when you meet people how they were brought up and how they go through life. Not to say that you should judge everyone. Also, Hikaru, hello! Sorry about this talk that's like super emotional. But, you know. Oh, apparently Boro got burnt once. I feel really bad talking over Boro. So apparently Boro got burned once by accident. What the hell, Boro? Oh, that's okay, Fran. You don't have to apologize, Fran. Okay. God gives the hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. When did I enlist? Right? Literally, that's... Whoa. Huh? Oh my god. No! Stop being here! You get it all out. I mean, it's not a rant that like I need to have. It's just how I navigate my friendships. And I think I'm a lot harsher with people who I know have been coddled than I am with Boro. Stop it! No! I know what to do. I'm tending to the garden, Boro. Leave me be. Fuck. Sorcerer says, oh, hello. Whoa, you're a unique color. Wait.
Yeah. Look at him. Wait.
I want to take a selfie. Look at him. Look at him go. I'll put you down. No. But yeah, Sordaru says, I low-key get jealous of that stuff. It's... How do I say this? It is a hard feeling. It's a hard feeling to get rid of. Wow, thank you for the headpads. Thank you for the headpads. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's a hard feeling to sit with, because you wonder, like, why was my life so hard? Why am I struggling to do things that people are just doing? Why is it that living a normal life seems to be a daily battle, right? And that kind of stuff leads to, like, depression and anxiety, and you know, you sit there wondering, like, is life hard because I shouldn't be here? Which is, like, a very dark thought, but I will be entirely honest and say it's a thought that I've very much had on a regular basis. Where I'm like, this is my divine punishment. I shouldn't be here, and therefore that's why life is hard, you know? But really and truly, it's just... it's the way the world is. And what doesn't help is having people in your life who have those luxuries, right? So some people don't know what poverty is like. I've come to realize that people don't know what it's like to be poor and don't understand what that entails. So for example, like the past 11 months, I've been dirt poor. I have been below the poverty line. And by that, I mean, like, I had 20 pounds per week to travel and also figure out food, right? Whilst also doing job interviews and all that stuff, right? So that's poverty. When I talk to people and I say, oh, I can't afford this thing, and they say, well, how much is it? And I say, it's 20 pounds. They're like, oh, but that's not expensive. What the hell? You can afford that. And I say, no. You don't understand, mate. It's 20 pounds and that's all I have. You don't understand what it's like to have sleep for dinner. You don't understand that, right? So people don't understand what struggle is like. They just like to imagine what struggle is like. You know, people like to wear struggle like it's a Gucci bag, you know? Oh, I can't believe I had to go and eat ramen noodles. I can't believe I had to go eat ramen noodles for dinner. Like, and I won't say that's luxury. That is poor life. But like, I was talking to my mom and I didn't even remember that this had happened. But I was talking to my mom the other day and she was like, we had to get food stamps. Like, we were poor. Like, we had to get food stamps. Every day we had the same meal because that's all we could afford. But the thing is that I don't remember much of it because my mom was really good at making it not seem like we were poor. Which is sad, right? But that's why, like, to me, I have standards that people might think are too high. But it's like, bro, I've been through. I've been through stuff. You have no excuse for how you're acting. Like, there's no manner excuse for how you're acting right now. You know? Boro, no! Stop! Foxy, wait, hold on. What does Foxy say? I want to see. I feel like it's outing me. That's Foxy. Oh boy, I can't wait to escape reality and watch some chill streams. Oh, what's this? A channel named Disaster on VT? Okay, spontaneously combusts. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To be fair, this is what it's like being my friend. It gets really real really quickly. And I'm really sorry. I'm not one of those VTubers who's like,
oh my god, I can't believe we're having so fun, and life is always so fun, and like it never gets bad. Wow.
I'm not that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, if I'm having a bad day or a bad week or about a bad year, I will stuff that shit deep down into my chest and pretend like I'm okay. Mainly because I know people come here for fun. I don't need help, Boro. Please leave so I can sweep. No! Fucking... I give up. I don't want to sweep anymore. I don't want to sweep anymore. I just wanted... I feel like these fuckers are growing back. Okay, I gotta stay away from Boro. Okay. It's fine. Also, what did you say, Haru? Or Hikaru, sorry. I almost called you Haru. What the hell? I remember the days we couldn't afford to put money on our gas. Slash electric meters. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When you have an electric meter and, like, it runs out and you're like, oh, I don't have any money to put on it. I guess I'll die. I guess I'll die. It's days just sitting in a dark house, literally. And here's another reason why I say community is important. It is important, right? I remember when we had like a huge outage. In our building, and I don't know if it was affecting anywhere else, but like no electricity, no nothing. And we hadn't had dinner yet. And so what one of our neighbors did, invited us downstairs, and she didn't have any electricity either, but they had just fucking Boro! Stop! I'm gardening! Please. Go the fuck away, Boro! This is frustrating me now. Marking Graham, hello over on TikTok. Boro, please, I love you, but baby, leave me be. Let me be free. Stop. Okay, I'm just gonna move away from him. I'm gonna move. Fuck me. Wow. Oh. But yes, she didn't have any electricity either, but she had cooked dinner for her and her family. And she's, you know, Indian woman. She's known me since I was a kid. She's known me since I was a fucking baby, right? So we've known each other a while. But she had only cooked food for her and her family. That's all they had, right? They were kind of like almost as poor as us. But what they did is that they were like, you don't have any electricity, you can't cook dinner, come down to us. And they lit a bunch of candles. And they laid out all of their food, it was great. They were like, I'm really sorry I made it spicy because that's just how my family likes it, but we will share. And they shared what little food they had for themselves with us. During the blackout. They even pulled out a board of Monopoly. I remember it so well. I remember nothing else about that day other than the fact that they, out of the kindness of their hearts, brought us down, fed us, and they were like, do you want to play some games? Keep the kids entertained. We can talk about adult stuff whilst they play Monopoly incorrectly because none of us knew the rules. That, I remember that day. And it's not, this is the thing about my experience with poverty from my youth, is that like, I don't think I have a bad memory of it. Because, no offense, the adults did really well to... A ball. A bear? A bull bear? I don't know what it is. But yeah, they did a really good job of hiding it. They did a really good job of masking it. But now that I'm older, I'm like, oh shit, this is why I am the way I am with money. This is why I am the way I am with insert things. Because we never had that shit when I was growing up. You know? I put you here. I don't know what you are, but I put. Wait, hold on. Where's our camera? I need to find it. I realize I've done absolutely nothing this stream. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take some pictures, you guys. Photo. Borrow. Stash. Pick it up. And then picture frame. Picture frame. Oh yes, borrow, baby. I'm just here to vibe and support. You're all good. Thanks. And I hope I'm not bumming anyone out. I don't know. We just got onto the topic. And you know me. I start yapping. Who needs food? Not food, drink. Where's the other guy who's sneaking around? Where are you, little fucker? There you are. Hello. Hey, remind me what kind of tea you want? Oh, what was your voice? Oh, verily. I would like the Vreedle tea with mint in it, please. Okay, be back in a minute. Okay, he wants Vreedle tea. I can't remember how to make that, though. Not enough people are real about this stuff. It's refreshing. I'm glad you find it refreshing. I don't know. I feel like people need to be more honest about this stuff so that people are more compassionate when people are going through those situations. I find it very hard to rely on people or speak to people or connect with people when I am going through la pauvreté, as the French might say. Purely because I know, or I feel, I shouldn't say I know, that's the therapy talking, baby. I feel like I am more of a burden because I know what that financial emptiness is, right? I know what that financial emptiness impacts. So if someone's like, oh, hey, we can go to the park and just hang out, we don't have to spend money, it's like, but I have to spend travel money on going to the park, and then when I go to the park, I'm most likely going to be hungry, I'm most likely going to be thirsty, you're probably going to want to get something, I'm going to feel really poor because you're buying things and I'm not able to. That's more on me though, and so I just end up not hanging out with friends, and I kind of just disappear whenever I'm poor because I don't want to be that energy for people. And I know that's bad, and I know most of my friends will be like, you're never a burden, teehee. And I'm like, I know you say that, but like, my brain is another way, unfortunately. So it's difficult. Where is my tea? What the fuck? I feel it's been so long since I've played this that I've forgotten. So I pour water, I heat the water, transfer, toss a tea ball, right? Sorry, excuse me, sorry. Tea ball. Fuck. Okay, we need tea leaves. Let's see what you're saying, friend. Hikaru over on Twitch says, I get that. I find it difficult to be around people when I'm struggle busing. I find it difficult to find people who relate to me with the things I struggle with, and it's not about you being a burden, it's about feeling like it. People don't get it. Yes. The feeling of being a burden is far worse than anything. Absolutely. Because you can be very aware, and I feel like people don't get this, you can be very aware. The reassurance is nice. The reassurance is great. And I don't want to stop people from giving that reassurance. But it is also a battle against the mind in which no matter what people say, there will always be that voice in the back of your head that's like, you know, you're a burden right now. You're being a burden right now. Where'd I get the leaves from, bro? Who can provide me with supple leaves? Anyone got some supple leaves? No? Supple leaves? Bro, I don't even know where I can get these supple leaves. No. I didn't realize you could go back into the forest though. But yeah, being or feeling like a burden, feeling like a burden is very difficult. And it's very different when that feeling of being a burden is tied to something that you can't exactly control. For example, if people, how to phrase it? Like, you know, people can get medication for their anxiety, or they can, there we go, leaves. People can get medication for their anxiety, and they can get medication for their depression, and it takes a long while. It takes a really long while. But those are things that you can get help for. You can go to therapy to kind of lift the burden of having those thoughts. But the thing that I struggle with the most is financial burden. Because unless you have people who will readily throw down $1,000 for you, you're on your own. You're really and truly on your own. And like I was talking to my my doctors as well, and they were like, even after you find stability, which I think I have, it's not perfect, but I haven't felt the effects of stability yet. But they're like, even after you find stability, it will take you a long while to actually feel it. Because I have spent so long counting pennies that the pounds now feel like a big deal. And like, it's, again, a thing that I can't entirely control, you know? Brownie, hello. I'm glad you're joining our discussion. I isolate myself. Yeah. You know, myself and Hikaru over on Twitch, which is where I'm streaming as well, also feels the same. Like, you isolate yourself and you're like, I don't want to spread this to anyone. Like it's contagious or something, you know what I mean? Like it's some kind of thing that like you're afraid is going to infect other people. You're like, I don't want to spread it to anyone. I don't want to be that person around you. I want you to think of me as someone who is always happy or always in a good mood, you know? It's hard. It's difficult. But you know what? I don't even want to say the stereotypical phrase of like, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, because holy fuck, is it a struggle to feel that. Even now I'm like, I'm not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, yeah, I have a new job, but I'm not seeing that light yet. I'm not feeling that freedom yet. Things are still pretty shitty. And I need the shitty things to change, but they haven't yet. And I have a lot of people in my life who are like, oh my god, but like it'll get better and it'll be good and you don't have to worry. And it's like, but I do have to worry. I do have to worry up until that point. Things don't just end because my situation's changed. It just means it's changed and I have to adapt. You know, it doesn't feel like there's any rest. So it's hard. Shit's hard. Hikaru says, oh yeah, I completely understand that. I have a good job, but growing up things were really bad and I still feel those pressures. My difficulties are other things now, dependence and brain stuff. But there's always that worry in the back of my mind that I could end up back in that place. That is the fear, right? That is the fear of, I know what, and I don't want to say it's rock bottom, but I know what rock bottom looks like, and there's no fucking way I'm going back, right? There's no way that I'm going back because I don't want to be there again. And that's on trauma. You know what I mean? That's on being traumatized. You experienced a thing in which you were doing everything in your capability to never experience again. And people don't get that you're constantly fighting against life and yourself to never experience that again. Brownie says, in the past, not anymore. I'm fairly fine now. I used to think there was no point in living. I was a little emo. That, my friend, is depression. And it's totally fine to admit that. It's totally fine to admit I was depressed. I didn't think there was, you know... In my new job, we were looking at statistics of how many young people before the age of 16 felt that life wasn't worth living. And I remember one of the guys in my training class was like, oh, it should be 0, right? It should be 0. And I was like, why do you think that? And he was like, well, when you're 16, you're like living your best life. You don't have any worries. You're in college. You're doing well. Like, you don't have any responsibilities to worry about. And I was like, and that is how I know how your life was. Because when I was 16, that is not how I viewed life at all. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. So you will never know what someone else is going through just because, well, you don't have any responsibilities. You don't know whether they're coming from a bad family situation. You don't know whether they're, you know, the unofficial dependents or breadwinners for their family because they're working a job and their parents can't work because they're disabled. You don't know. You have no idea. They could be in a family where they're in charge of all of their siblings and having to make dinner. You do not know. Not everybody's experiencing the same life that you are. And that, period. I'm joking. Oh god, when people are like, I wish... Oh wait, hold on, I skipped a comment. There's always a light in the end of the tunnel, says Foxy. Bitch, that tunnel is 50 million miles long. I'm never making it there. That's what it genuinely feels like. It feels like every time you take a step forward, that tunnel just extends itself out several meters. And you're like, well, cool. That's nice. Thanks. Duff, hello. It's not done yet. What the heck? Welcome to the stream. Hi, and thank you for liking my British voice. I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna go pick up some flowers because these bad boys look like they're done. Watering can. Yeah. Go water these babies. Okay, we've got more fruit. You've got fruit as well. Let's go. And you too have fruit. Whoa, guys. Oh, my pockets are full. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna leave it here. And it's fine. I'm gonna leave you here. Don't worry about it. Hikaru says over on Twitch, oh god, when people are like, I wish we could be young again, I wish we could be teenagers again, etc. I literally gag. That would be fucking awful. Honestly, I wouldn't mind being young again without the trauma, right? If I could be young again and not experience what I experienced, whether that's secondary school, primary school, or like uni, if I could not experience the bad things, that would be great. I think I would enjoy it then. But I think everything else outside of that, it's like, yeah, I don't equate my my teenage years to being good. I only really equate, you know, me actually getting to like live my life and experience things with me being in my like, yeah, being in my 20s, which is now. Like, being in my 20s. That's what I equate it with. Oh, I didn't... Fuck. I did it wrong.
Wow, congratulations. Thank you so much.
So I fucked up the tea, y'all. I fucked up the tea, but it's fine because we're gonna pour it out. We're gonna pour it out. And whatever we pour out, it waters the tree. It's fine, but I fucked up. I fucked up. I poured the water and I forgot to heat it up. That's on me. I forgot how to make tea, you guys. I'm British.
What the heck?
Swing-a-ding-dong, gig-a-ding-ding-gong, gig-a-ding-goo. I'd love to swing ding ding dong swing dong together with you. Do 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 do. Okay, we need to make tea. Riedel tea, and then we'll get back to the conversation.
Riedel. Riedel!
Riedel! Riedel! Riedel beets. And mint. Do I have mint? I don't even fucking know, bro. I don't even fucking know if I have mint. Do I have mint? I need... Fuck. Guys. What do I need? Fuck. No. Stop. Oh, fuck. Guys. Okay. Beet. Hiya. Alright. And then I need mint. Do I have mint? I didn't fuck this up, did I? Guys, I don't think I have mint. Fuck. Fuck, I don't have mint. Hello, Fad. Hello. How are you doing? Okay, you have to wait. You have to wait. Oh, this tea's gonna get so cold, you guys. Where'd I get mint from? Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, man, how do I make mint? Sorry, what were those lyrics you just sang? I don't know what you're talking about. I sang no such lyrics. Nothing happened, and you're hallucinating. Yeah. You're dreaming! You have a fever and you're dreaming! And that's why you hallucinated me singing a song, a little ditty, because it's not real. You're dreaming! Ooh, ah. You are... What am I playing? I am playing Wanderstop, which is about a seasoned warrior who spends her entire life grasping the one thing she's desired, right? The one thing she's desired, and that's to be a strong warrior. But she loses her first ever match, and it sends her into a spiraling depression. And she ends up lost in the woods, constantly trying to push herself past the breaking point to the point of exhaustion, where she's picked up by a lovely tea shop owner called Boro. And he says that she needs to rest and can rest here while she regains her strength whilst making some tea. And that's the story. This is a story of a person who needs to realize that she is more than her dreams, that she is capable of other things outside of the one true desire that has been her driving focus for the whole point of her life. But we won't get to that point yet because she's still traumatized. The tea is the therapy. The tea, it's the therapy, you guys. It's the therapy. I need mint! Wait, Asta, did you see the CR announcement videos? I did! Also, thank you for the applause. Thank you for the applause. Thank you. I did! I'm so excited for Campaign 4. I'm so excited for Campaign 4 because I feel like it's going to be freaking wild. And also, it's in a new world. So I don't need to catch up to Campaign 3. Which means I can catch up to Campaign 3 in my own little time. Which is great. We are West Marches style. I was like really surprised. I was really surprised they were going that way. I was like, that's a bold avenue, sir. But I was like, oh, it's Brennan. Like, I would love to see Matt's take on it. But I know Matt's burnt out. Or encroaching burnout. So I'm more than happy for Brennan to take the reins. He's devastatingly good. I need to plant mint, you guys, but I don't know how. Mint, chips. Puff pod. What a taste of mint. Chips, I can use chips. I'm so dumb, you guys. Everybody get out of the way. This man's tea needs to be made. Chip. No. Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't need you. Chip. Oh yeah. Chip. Oh yeah. Woo. And now I need a cup. And now we pour. Witness the majesty. Haha, perfect. Yes. I made tea. Hello. I've got your tea. That looks like water. Shh. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's tea, I promise. It's just blue tea because the herb is blue. Shut up. It's tea. By the way, what does the first adventure do when you buy it? The first adventure? What do you mean? Like for Wanderstop? For this game? Or are you talking about something else? Nani? Nandayo? Thank you so much. Verily, you have brought me the... Oh, wait, I don't taste any tea leaves in this. Are you sure you actually put tea... Oh, no! Wait, you're right! Oh, fuck! You guys... Oh, oh, guys, I fucked up. The tea leaves. Oh, guys. You were right. I completely forgot the tea leaves. Oh, everybody shut up. Nobody saw that, okay? Everybody had their eyes closed and you didn't see anything, okay? You didn't see it. You imagined it. This is all a dream. You cannot see anything that's happening right now. This is all a dream. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Ha, 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 ha. This is a dream. Shloobity-dee. If this wasn't a dream, you would have money. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, ha, 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 ha. Yes, this is a dream. This is literally what really good baristas look like to me. It's like alchemy, right? Honestly, I would love a tea set that's like this. I would love a little tea set that made me do shit like this. Like, it would mean that I do not make tea often because fuck doing this every day. But like, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. It'd be like one of those like, Play-Doh kits. You know, one of those like fake kitchen kits that you can get where you like, okay, tea ball. And then there's the color. There's the color. Oh, we don't need this. What was I saying? I don't even remember. I don't have any. Oh, I do. I'm fine. Nobody say anything. Everybody shut up. Nobody say anything. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Fuck yeah, baby. Get on the ladder. Flip the switch! Commence! Now I need a cup! Cup. Yes! Stay there! Please! Okay. Yes! Now I have tea! I have your tea! Ah! Thank you so much! There's that beautiful mint taste. Perfect. Just perfect. Okay, great! I'm ready for the ceremony. Where should the Vreedle ceremony for me take place?
Yeah, let's do it over by the Pluffins.
Great! I'll put my cup away and then meet you over there.
Blah, blah, blah. What the hell? Why they keep growing? What's happening? What the heck? Tend into this garden?
Oh my god, Boro! Foxy says this is all fun and games until you accidentally trip over 50-meter tall glass alchemist shit and it breaks on the floor. Don't even, because that would be the story of my life. I would be that person tripping over that. And I would actually cry. I would just burst into tears. Something about pouring tea at the exact height. Boro's voice. Yes, a full cup, but not a single drop over the edge. Absolute perfection. No point in doing something if you're not shooting for perfection. Ah, that tells me a lot about you, Alta. Haha, yes, that does seem like something Miss Alta would say. Of course, here is where Boro points out that imperfections can be quite lovely too, blah blah blah. Boro makes a silly joke, and Miss Alta frowns, and all is well. Frowns super hard. Ah, it is so good to be seeing things in the natural equilibrium. Oh, I love you, Boro. Now go away! I have things to cut! Okay, okay. I'm gonna pick up this. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. I'm gonna pick up this. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. And this? This is mine now. This shit is mine. What the fuck? I just cut you. Ugh. I wonder why these things keep growing back. Is that representative of our mental state? Oh, I'm joking. Probably not. Hello. All right. The altar is all set up. Let's get started. Ahem. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a real ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest, me. Hi. I'm the demon hunter who assists and aids with the needs of this community. Hold on. What's your actual name? Oh, well, we're not actually supposed to use our names when we're on quests. According to the Hunter's Manual, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism and self-absorption. It is better to be seen only as a demon hunter in service of the community, no more, no less. So yeah, sorry. That's a stupid roll. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really supposed to stick to what the book tells me to do. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. I'm a member of the Order of Demon Hunters, a society more than 6,000 years old. Wow, so old. Hang on a second. When are you going to start killing demons? Hey, no killing demons, I'm too cute. You can't kill me, I just made you tea. I made you tea and I'm cute. I made you tea and I'm cute. Therefore, you took a bribe from me, which means you're no longer a demon hunter because it's against the book or something. Yeah. That's what I do to everyone who's like, I'm a demon hunter. I've come to kill you, demoness. Uh-huh. Sure, bud. Now sit on the fucking stool and let me get you a beer. Shut up and drink your beer. And then they'd be like, oh shit, that's some good beer. And I'd be like, welcome to the guild. And then they're like, what? And I'm like, haha, the contract is sealed. You can't escape. And they're like, oh my god. What am I going to tell my family? How am I going to earn money? And I'm like, you don't have to. You get a regular wage with the guild and you get free healthcare. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Am I losing my mind? Am I losing my mind? I'm losing my mind. Yeah. Just when the stream's over, feel free to cart me away. Feel free. Oh, right. Well, about that. I mean, there aren't really, that many demons alive anymore. We kinda, killed almost all of them already. But isn't that a testament to the ruthless efficiency of the Order of the Demon Hunters? But then, why are you here? Oh, well, since there are so few demons left to kill, demon hunters had to start finding other ways to help. Like helping out around the community, doing social work, that sort of thing. These days, civic unrest causes far more problems for people than demons do, statistically speaking. So, it's where we can make an impact, statistically. Or you could just stop calling yourselves demon hunters. What? No! Do you know how much history the Order of Demon Hunters has? No way! That would be like if the Sun Zealots disbanded just because they finally slayed the Moon King. No way! Anyway, to get back on track, this is my first quest to a new community. So I'm here to assess the needs of the community and then provide whatever support I can. This isn't the community. Not only is it just a tea shop, it's a tea shop I don't even want to be at. I see. That's... Why don't you leave here and go find an actual town to help? Oh, no. Whichever community we stumble onto, we have to stick with. Because otherwise, demon hunters might just quit when it gets hard. I am sworn to help this community, and I will stick to that commitment no matter what. Are there any questions at this point? Question. Who's the nastiest demon in history? Ayo, nasty? In what way? The nastiest? Yeah, someone real nasty. Real sick. Tell me about a bad demon. Oh, gosh. Well, I guess maybe Murger? Murgmer! Aw, that's kind of a cute name. My name's Murgmer, and I'm a demon. Murgmer. Murgmer, demon, Murgmer. Whoa, he fucking flew. Why is this one red? Are you infected? Are you corrupted? Murgmer! Is this Murgmer? Murgmer. I bet it's Murger. I bet it's Murgmer. You look like a Murgmer. Murgmer was a colossal demon from the ancient age and fed exclusively on orphans. Apparently he ate over 5,000 orphans in his lifetime. That's a lot of orphans. I know! Before Murgmer, the most orphans a demon ever ate was maybe 2,000. So 5,000 was like, wow, this guy's serious business. Do you think maybe they were eating orphans, not specifically because they were targeting orphans, but because they had just happened to kill people with children? And so technically, by definition, those children were orphans? I don't imagine they were like, yeah, time to hit up an orphanage today. Because that's crazy. That's wild. Wow, sorry, we're off track again. My apologies. Although, to be honest, I've kind of shared everything about myself. That's me. Since I can't think of anything else to say, I hereby conclude this Vreedle ceremony. Great, we're done? Yep, the ceremony is over. Cool, bye. Wait, hold on a second. So, I don't suppose you feel like maybe, saying anything more about you? Like, you don't have to, but, would you maybe want to share anything? Just, if you want to. No. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Okay. That's totally okay. Yeah, thanks for, the tea. Yeah. Aww. Wah, 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 wah. Why are you pink? Why are you pink? Why are you pink? Why are you pink? I dance with you. I dance. And she was a fairy. And he was a fairy. And they were fairies. Look at him go. I love how floppy they are. It gives me great joy. I cannot express that enough. Alright, I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna put this in the bin. Not the bin. I'm gonna put this in the... Oh, there's so many dirty cups. Wait, hold on. Is that rust on the door? Is something happening to this place as I slowly play? Is this some Feywild bullshit? I called it. If it's Feywild bullshit, I called it from the beginning. I want that to be known. I want the record to show that I said there would be Feywild bullshit. Oh, I have so many cups. I have so many dirty cups in my pocket, yo. Oh, I have so many dirty cups, yo. Oh, wrong thing. So many cups, yo. Oh, and too much cups. Too much. Oh, Hikaru, thank you for redeeming some goddamn water. I have a 5-liter bottle of water if that suffices. I won't drink all of it because I will die, but I will drink some of it so that your redeem is made reality. My brain is melting. Okay, so it's a really bad idea because I immediately poured too much and it went up my nose. Oh, I almost drowned myself. Oh, it's okay. We go again. Oh, the lid. Get out of here. Yummy water. Ugh. So good for the body. I requested you drink, not drown. I'm sorry. Sometimes that just happens. Please look after my friend. Listen, sometimes it's like potato patata, you know? Sometimes, oh, it's a little Halloween one. Sometimes you drink, sometimes you drown. And that's just the way life goes. Alright? That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Alright? If I'm to drown via my own volition, then, you know what? That's how my streaming life will end. Hello? Drop it. Yeah. And now I pat your head. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, is it because of the water that I poured? They change color depending on the tea that I give to the earth? Is that it? Let me see. Because they grow flower and stuff. He's so swirly and cool. He is. Look at him flop. I genuinely want a squeaker toy that looks like him. I want a squeaker toy that looks like him. So bad. Even if it's like a little stress toy that I can clip to my keychain. Please. Please. I love him. Yeah. Howdy, book lovers! This is the Book by Mail Club reporting in. This month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploits of everyone's favorite, tough as nails, international super spy, Dirk Warhard. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only one way to find out. Until next time. Okay. Well, thanks for that. Hello, Professor Johnny. Curious, do you play Pokemon? If so, have you seen the Mega Evolution trailer for Victory Bell? I have seen the trailer for Victory Bell. I do not play Pokemon anymore. I haven't played it since I was a kid. But, he looks like he needs help. Victory Bell looks like he needs help. On like a medical level. On like a... Take me to the hospital. You know what I mean? Hospital, please. You mean Young Demon? When I was just a little impling, right? When I was a little impling, that's when I played the Pokemans. But outside of that, I have not played the Pokemon since. But he does look like he needs help. What else do I do? What else needs help? It looks like he's experiencing anaphylaxis. Literally, I saw the posts on Twitter and I was like, what's Pokemon doing now? What are you up to now, Pokemon? What are you up to now, Game Freak? Stop it. God damn it, just leave the boys alone. Leave the babies alone. Okay, what haven't I made? What haven't I made? Oi, Bonk, why? So maybe we need plant on the inside, pink plants on the outside. Yeah?
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Plants on the inside. Wait, hold on. I need to look at that chart again. Yeah, blue plant on the inside. Boom. And then pink plant on the outer side. Hello. There we go. 1. And a 2. And a 3. What the fuck? Oh, I see. It work. And then I get a watering can, right? Does Twitch work? It should work. Pretty. Work, Queen. Work. Okay. Okay, Queen. I see you. Fair, I don't know how to feel about it. Apparently it's supposed to be bug typing when he evos. I thought wasn't Victory Bell already a bug type? Or was he a grass type? Was he grass type? It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I played those games, so I'm out of the loop, bud. My Twitch died for like 30 minutes. Oh no. Yeah, Twitch has been working. We've been live. I believe full grass. 1 sec. No worries. No worries. Take your time. Okay. I've made all the planties. Right? I've made the puff pod, the chip chips, the vreetle beets, the azzy fruit. And I've also... Oh, I haven't made everything. I've lied. I'm a liar. I'm a dirty liar. I need to make the frill-ups and the sunset trebles. Okay. Let's make frill-ups. So how do we make frill-ups? It's 1 blue and then 2 pink on either side, I believe. 1 blue. Boom. And then pink. It's the wrong thing. Pink on either side, I believe. And then we get the watering can and we water. And we get a pretty plant. And we... Oh, fuck me. Not you again. Yeah, Victory Bell was poison and grass. I don't know if I read that out already. But okay. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure that bitch... Was that bitch already heckin'... You know... Oh, wait, hold on. Hikaru said it. Yeah. Okay, Hikaru knows his Pokemon. Alright. I love that. What are you guys, some kind of Pokemon trainers? What do you do? Fucking battle the Pokemon? What the heck? What do you do? Fucking collect gym badges or whatever? That's heckin' cool. Can you imagine if I was just lying to you guys and I was like, I've never played Pokemon? Is there a person like that who's never played a Pokemon game? I feel like playing a Pokemon game is a rite of passage. I feel like you have to play a Pokemon game. If you don't, then I don't know how you got into gaming. But I don't know. You have to play it at least once, I feel like, you know? Your dog goes howling in his sleep. No! Hikaru, howl back. Howl back at him. So he's not lonely. Foxy says my internet is powered by a mashed potato and a longing for the days that have passed. Oh my god. That's so real. That's such a mood. Let me guess. You want to do another ceremony? Hello? Oh. Are you okay? Is something wrong? I'll just check in on you later. Oh. That's so weird. What the fuck's going on? Everybody's acting weird. Everybody's taking drugs. Oh my god, is this a drug epidemic? Oh my god, is this a drug epidemic? Oh my god, is people taking to eat? Anyways. Mate, we've got issues. Our customers are not okay. Hello, miss. Is there something I can be assisting you with? Nope. Okay, so you're not triggered by any of it. I will continue making my plants. One plant for me. One plant for we. We howl together all the time. It's funny. Oh, that's so cute. He's a tiny little guy. Thinks he's a wolf. Oh, the best little buddy. You better send me pics of your puppo. Send me pics of your puppo, please. I love doggos. I'm more of a cat person, but I love doggos. I love them so much. I'm like, oh, I wish I had as much energy as you. I wish I could be you, living life so happy and borky. Bork, bork. You have 2 cats as well? Send me all the pets. Send every single one. What the heck? I want pets. I want petals. Okay. So, with the thrillups, can I put them beside the pink flowers? Do I have their seeds? That's a weird thing to say. I do not have their seeds. Therefore, I cannot plant them. That is not it's not a thing that I planned on saying in my lifetime, but here we are. Okay, so we've done... So maybe it's 3 pinks, right? 3 pinks to get sunset trebles. So, how do we get a diagonal set up? 1, 2, 3. And then watering can. Ooh, there we are, baby. Oh, I've run out of water. No more water for me. Okay, we've got water now. Okay, we can stash that, take that, take that, take that. Okay, I think we've made all of them. We've made everything in the book. Hell yeah. Nice. We've made everything in the book. Cool. I heard a ding-ling, ding-dong, ding-a-ling, ding-dong-doo. So, is there a new customer, perhaps? Anybody, What are you doing? Gimme, gimme, gimme! Be free! That's for Mama. Okay, anything else? What should I do next? Do next? Well, let's see. Borrow cannot think of anything. No, indeed, nothing at all. Nothing? Aren't you in charge around here? Give me something to do. Miss Alter, Whilst I am appreciating your enthusiasm, I must humbly request your patience. Sometimes there will simply be nothing to do. This is, in fact, the way of things. And you have pushed yourself so hard recently, Boro is thinking you are due for a bit of nothing. What do you say? Is it acceptable to not have any particular task at hand? God, I need that. It's so true though, sometimes you need nothing. Sometimes you need nothing going on. And I need to teach myself that because I constantly have something going on. Sometimes doing nothing is fine. Sometimes sleeping all day is fine, which is what I plan to do tomorrow. Well, do I plan to do that tomorrow? Or is that a lie? Monday will be my nothing day. Everybody put it in your notebooks. If you see me doing anything, remind me what I said on stream. Monday is my nothing day because I need a nothing day because I have been going non-stop for a very long time and I need a nothing day where I'm not worrying about money, not worrying about food, not worrying about anything. That would be lovely. Excellent. I am tremendously grateful for your inexhaustible patience. Thanks, Guo. Thanks. Hey, what's up? Are you feeling any better? Oh. Now they're all going silent. This is creepy! This is a Feywild bullshit! Hello? Gerald? Wait. Are you and the Demon Hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? Okay. Sure. Mysterious. Oh, hello. Hey, feeling any better? What's going on? Is there some reason why nobody's talking anymore? Ugh. Can you hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Boro! Boro? Has something strange happened? Nobody is talking to me. It's like everyone has gone mute. Indeed? Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention, but it does nothing. Very interesting. I believe this may be a signal. A signal? A signal of what? Here, come with me and I will show you what I am thinking. Show me, Boro! I will take these. Boro? Oh. Is it a statue, Boro? Is it a statue? Is it statue, Boro? Here we go. You've seen the shrine by now, yes? The shrine is the most important artifact. Surely it is, but not yet usable. Let us fix that. There we go. The shrine is a sacred place. It is what we turn to when we are needing something new. What do you mean by something new? It is different for everybody. I cannot say what it will be for you. All it will do is point you towards the next step, whatever it may be. When you are ready for that, please take a seat in front of it. In the meantime, you may also continue to tend to the shop if you wish. As long as you are our tea warrior, I'm confident Wanderstop is in good hands. Okay, before we do that, I'm gonna go make myself some tea because I don't think we've done that with Alta yet, and I think it's only fair that we do that before we progress things. So I'm gonna make Alta some tea, and she's gonna be fucking happy about it. Okay, grumpy grill. I like my women grumpy, but you're a sassy little woman, aren't you? You're a sassy grill. Heat up the baby, 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 oh yeah! Swing! And then we're here. Oh wait, I didn't open the thing. Hit it! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then we... Okay, let's make a tea that... let's see. A palate cleansing fruit filled with mint. Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. No. Tastes like the origins of the planet itself. Makes you nostalgic for something you never actually experienced. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. Tastes like the day you first met your best friend. So let's do a bit of Azzy fruit. And let's do a bit of Azzy fruit and do a bit of puff pod. So Azzy fruit, let's put you in. And then we get some Azzy fruit. Azzy fruit. Azzy fruit. And a puff pod. Alright. And then we're gonna just mix that up, baby. And Alta is gonna have some fucking tea. Because your girl needs it. She needs to learn to relax. Oh, I can only drop it? I want to drink it. There's a place that we can sit and relax. There's a bench somewhere, isn't there? Yeah, bench. Yeah, drink it. Oh, I'm happy for her.
I'm drinking this tea, and these feelings are rushing into my mind.
Ooh, let's see.
Feelings of, like, it's as though I've won a tournament. And rather than immediately going back to training like I usually do, all I want right now is to relax and celebrate a success. Just do nothing. Go back home, take it easy, do nothing. I've never wanted that before. Huh. Weird. So, like, what's the value of living that way?
Interesting question.
What do you get out of it? How do you know when it's enough?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no indicator or... I don't understand it. I don't see what it's worth.
Very, very, very interesting. I'm really glad that we got her to drink the tea, because the only reason she felt that way is because of the ingredients that we put inside the tea. And you know, Alter is a mood, because Alter is the person who's like, fuck celebrating success. We're moving on to the next thing. And one of the ingredients that we put inside her tea was, I think it was the Azzy fruit that makes you nostalgic for something that you've never experienced before. And for her, that was after having a success, wanting to celebrate it, wanting to relax, wanting to do nothing. Because usually she has a success and she goes right back to training. She goes right back to work. She goes right back to improving herself, right back to fighting. And so that question of, but when is that feeling enough? When is that rest enough? When is stopping enough? When do you get back into it? There's no indicator. That is so interesting. Oh, Alta, my little traumatized bean. Oh, I love you. I love you so much. Never change. I mean, you will change because that is the nature of storytelling, but don't change too much. I love you just the way you are. You are flawed, but I love you that way. Mission send asked to all the animals is complete. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm gonna fucking look at them. I'm gonna look at them just before I go to bed. I'm gonna be like, ooh, who's the O's and the Boses? And I'm gonna cry because they're so cute. Ooh, tea flavors. Different flavors of tea will invoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. God damn it! Well, I wish I knew that. Ah, so the puff pod. So she needs one with just the taffy, the Azzy fruit, sorry. Interesting. So if you mix them, it doesn't do both. Interesting, though. Very interesting. Mama's intrigued. You've got Mama in your claws. Mama's intrigued. Okay, I think we're going to do this. And then we're going to end stream because we've been going for 3 hours. And your girl's eepy because I've been up since like 7 a.m. Alta stares at the mysterious shrine. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander. Sure. This is some Feywild bullshit. I'm calling it. This is sus. Oh, the music is cool. Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. Oh God. What's going on? Where am I? Someone please.
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Right. That's right.
You're a fighter. A warrior.
Oh, she has a bunch of scars on her arm. Of course. Yes. I remember.
See what I mean? You knew all along.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I forgot.
It's okay. I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise. Do you remember what your goal is?
Yes. To find Master Winters and train with her.
No, not that one. The bigger goal.
To be the best that no one ever was. The bigger goal? No, I've forgotten that too. What's the bigger goal?
To defeat anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
Pfft, that's a fucking lofty goal, girl. Gotcha. What about for the next 10 years, or until I've beaten every great living warrior? I love the thorny rose patterns on her arms. Ugh, women. Okay. So if this was me, I would be not realistic and I would try and go for this. But knowing that we have to put a bit of realism to our dreams for the next 10 years is fair, because then it gives you a stopping point, right? How long do you pursue this thing until you stop? Right? Because if you don't manage to beat every great living warrior, then you kind of set yourself up for failure. But if you pursue it for the next 10 years, then at least you can say you've pursued it, you know? This is tricky. This is tricky. I'm gonna go with what she would probably say, though.
No. New fighters are going to come along, and you'll have to surpass them too. This has to be undisputed. No losses for the rest of your life. That's the only way. Think about it. Undefeated for the rest of your life.
I think that's impossible. How can I even do that?
It's not impossible. Not for you.
I hate this call out. I hate this so much because I get that. I get the here's a piece of perfectionism that, you know, no one else can reasonably achieve, and I know humanly I cannot achieve. But what if though? What if I could achieve perfection? What if I can make it as perfect as I can make it perfect? And that's not healthy. It's not healthy, and it's not reasonable either.
None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible.
That doesn't... I hate this. With your help?
Of course. I would be honored.
Thank you.
I just need you to push yourself a little bit harder. Okay?
Oh, no. Right. Of course. Just tell me what to do.
I've got you, Alta. You're going to be okay. You're going to be amazing.
Well then, I think I just fucking killed her. I think I made her complex a little worse. And that is on the lack of therapy. Boro! Hello! Oh, the colours all changed? Welcome back, miss. What just happened? That is an excellent question. It would appear our clearing has changed. And can I say, it's a most delightful change at that. Look at all these colours. Changing through the seasons. Wait, did this happen because I sat down at the shrine? It seems so. Just as Boro promised, something new has come to pass. What about my sword? Where's my sword? Ah, it seems your sword is right where we left it, on that tree stump. Perhaps not everything has changed. Might be best to explore the clearing and learn some more. Sure. May as well get back to it. Ah, new customer! Wait, so what happened with the old customers? Excellent. In fact, Boro can see that already a new customer is arriving. Would you care to go say hello? Perhaps she is needing your help with something. There is still much for us to do, and I am so grateful for your patience, Miss Alta. Please take care, as always. Interesting. Interesting. So what happened to Dad? Wait, they can't just be unresolved. Did I fuck up? Oh, there's new plants now. Right? There's new plants. Interesting. Okay, well then. Guys, I guess we're ending stream here. Everything's changed. There used to be a lake here. What the heck? What the hell? Used to be a lake here. There's all these hanging things. There's a bench. There's a lady. But where's everybody else? Is they still here? Oro. Whoa. The stop sign! I'm taking it. I'm putting it here. Wait. Damn, I can't put it on the shrine, you guys. It's fine. I'm just gonna put it here. Stop! Hi guys! Well, thank you for letting us hang out. This has been a fun stream. I'm glad you think so. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Also, Elver, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that I've been up since like 7 a.m. So I'm gonna call it here. I tried to go the extra hour because I know we spent an hour yapping, which wasn't my intention. But you know, we have fun here. But thank you everyone for joining me for my first stream back since taking a little hiatus for work. I'm going to try and, stream on Fridays and Saturdays as work allows, just so I can keep up my streaming schedule. I would stream throughout the week, but I literally, as I mentioned before, have no time. I literally finish work at 5:30 and sometimes I don't get home until 8:30 or 9 o'clock. And then I have to go to bed because I have work the next day. So it's a long go of it. And travel is long and everything is long, and I'm dealing with some housemate issues right now because Flea Man is angry that someone in the house, it's a whole situation. He got violent. It's a long story. Either way, it may interrupt my little streamies. So if you'd like to keep up to date with all the things that are going on, please check out my Discord server. Also, hold on. I'm not going to be done yet. Wait, hold on. I'm lying. Okay, in 5 hours... In 5 hours, if anyone is still awake and would like to join me for a little watch party for the Crit Awards, which is the creator recognition in TTRPGs award, then please join me on my Discord server. It starts at 2 a.m. BST, which for American time is like normal time or whatever. And we will be seeing if my D&D podcast at 4 a.m. No, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. BST is when it starts. For me anyways. But I will be seeing if my D&D podcast actually won the category of best podcast. Best, I think, D&D podcast. We are in the same category as some amazing podcasts. Literally, they're so cool. And like, I'm gonna be real. You know how I said I'm a realist and how I'm gonna be honest? I don't think we're gonna win. I don't think we're gonna win because the quality and the level is top tier. But for everyone who, because I was a little sneaky with it because I didn't want to get anyone's hopes up. So like, I asked people to vote for us before I told the podcast group, because none of them are really like a part of the AP scene, and I didn't want them to like get their hopes up in thinking that we would win. And then you guys got us into the finals. So I'm fucking baffled. I'm gagged. Also, because the Crit Awards is a US focused award. So the fact that we got enough votes to get into the finals, you guys, thank you so much. Literally, it means so much to me, and like I put a lot of effort into that project. It is my baby, my sweet summer child, and I'm really glad that it gets to be put out to a wider audience. And apparently I need to put it on socials more. This is how you know I have low self-esteem. When I was talking to a bunch of other girls in the like actual play scene, I was like, oh yeah, I do a little D&D podcast. And they were like, oh, that's cool. What's the name of it? And I was like, oh, it's Mystic Muses D&D. And they all searched it up on Instagram and then screamed at me. They yelled and screamed at me because they were like, wait, you're Crit Award finalists? And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't want to mention that because, you know, I'd prefer to be humble than like to be egotistical about it. Like, I don't want to lead with that, you know. I think it's a humble podcast. That's my thing. And they were like, no! Shout it from the rooftops, you idiot! And I'm like, oh, I will, women, I will. The women are yelling at me. The women are yelling at me. But yeah, I need to be. I'm not great at selling myself. Anytime someone's like, oh my god, I need to catch your streams, I'm like, don't. That's just my initial reaction, okay? It's not me being quirky or me being like, oh, don't, but actually do. That's genuinely my brain being like, you don't deserve it. Tell them no. Tell them to stop. They're gonna think you're weird. That's that instinctual reaction. So, you know, I don't do it intentionally. It's just, you know, my brain wanting to be humble. And listen, if my brain keeps me humble, I can never become egotistical and problematic like so many other you know, creators and VTubers out there. You know, all these VTubers who are like, oh, I don't know why I'm not more popular. I'm like the best. And here I am like, I'm dirt. I'm tragic. I'm a disaster. And you know what? I try my best though. I'm a little guy. And that has to be okay, right? But I also should do I should do better. I need to do better. And then that way, if I keep myself down, no one else can keep me down. Which is such a backwards way of thinking about it. But you know what? It's working! It's not working. Now I'm supportively yelling, no, don't yell. You'll hurt your beautiful voice. Don't yell. Stop. Meanwhile, I'm like, Asta streaming, heavy breathing. You are dirt, but the dirt is filled with diamond and gold. Oh, you guys praise me too much, genuinely. I don't think I'm worth it. I again, I don't mean to sound sad, but it's just, you know, I know that I have a lot of things to improve upon, and I'm constantly seeking to make those improvements. You know, it's like when I was telling someone about the novel I was writing the other day, they were like, oh, what's it about? And I was like, well, I haven't really like centered it down, but I'm just going to give you a bunch of spoilers. And one of the people across the table from me was like, I'm covering my ears. And I was like, why? Why? It's not like you're going to read it. And he was like, I am. If you're writing a novel, girl, I'm going to read it. And I was like, oh, people don't say that to me. People don't say that to me. I say I'm writing a novel and people are like, that's nice. So I just expect everyone to not be interested in anything I'm making, which again is not supposed to be a sad point. It's just a thing of like, you know, I say a thing, people don't really get it or care, and that's fine. So I settle my expectations. I feel like this is coming across as sad. I feel that's not my intention. Look at the stop sign, you guys. It looks like it's hanging from the branch because of the way the lantern is. Isn't that funny? Look, Boro's here. Boro says everyone should have a good night because it's nighttime and everyone needs 8 hours of sleep. I'm losing my mind. That doesn't mean you don't deserve the praise you get now. Rhea! Everyone has things to improve on, but you gotta celebrate the wins in life. That is true. I struggled to do that. I struggled to do that. Which is why I relate to Alta so much, because I could get an opportunity from the stuff that I do. And I could be like, oh my god, this is so cool. And then the day after, I'm like, okay, back to it. I'm back to it, back to the grind, because like you can't be spending any time celebrating when you got work to do. You know? And that's why I say that like me and my friend Danny, we have very similar work ethics, because it's like, yeah, this is a cool opportunity. Yeah, the day of, it's like, oh yeah, cool, this is fun. And then you just never talk about it again. Occasionally I mentioned that I work on a TV show and won an Emmy. Ooh! Hikaru! What the fuck? People are like, huh? Why didn't you talk about this? And I'm like, oh, because nobody cares, right? Oh, that hurts. That hurts because I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I know how that feels so deep in my soul. I know how that feels. I feel that with everything I do, whether it's writing my novel, whether it's why, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? It's so hard to shout about your accomplishments when you're used to people not caring. So like, if you had told me that you had won just a little Emmy, shut up before I roll you up into a ball and slam dunk you into the trash can. Emmy award winning Hikaru Neon is trying to act casual in my chat. Do you know what, Hikaru? I'm gonna brag for you. I'm gonna brag for you by going to everyone I know and being like, guys, I'm friends with award-winning, like Emmy award-winning Hikaru. Are you friends with Emmy award-winning Hikaru? I don't think so. I don't think so, bitch. Don't do that, I'll die. I'm gonna do that to everyone I meet. Literally, if anyone pops into chat tonight, I'll be like, guys, shout out to Emmy award-winning Hikaru, by the way. Homeboy doesn't talk about it a lot, but you know what? I'ma sing his praises for him. I'ma sing his praises for him because bro needs a cheerleader. I didn't realize there was an opening. I didn't realize there was a vacancy, and I'm picking up my pom-poms, you know what I mean? I'm picking up my pom-poms, so let's go. Let's get this. Oh, you wanted to talk about something else? No, we're gonna talk about how Hikaru's Emmy award winning. I will do that, genuinely. I will do that. Anytime someone has an achievement, anytime a friend has an achievement, I am here for you. I'm like, Ree, let's fucking go. I'm so proud of you. This is why I told you about Melissa. I believe in you. Ree, you shouldn't though. Bruh, I've rewritten my prologue like 200 times. I'm at a point where I've just like, I'm not gonna get it perfect. I just need to give up. So now I'm on chapter 1. And that I've rewritten several times. Do you know what? Do you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what I'm gonna do to defeat the what'd you call it? Defeat the allegations that I have against me right now, because I've realized I've told a lot of people that I'm a writer. Not one of my friends, not a single one of my current friends around me right now have read my writing. I was talking to Llama and Elliot about it the other day, and I was like, oh, you guys never did it, and they were like, girl, you never show us your writing. And I was like, wait, I haven't? And they were like, no. I was like, oh shit. I was like, wait, hold on. I talk about writing so much though. And they're like, yeah, we know. But you've never showed us your writing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna blame you guys, because you've never asked. So fuck you. Fuck you. Can't read something you don't give us to read. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is the only snippet. I'm gonna give. Alright? This has not been edited. I'm balls to the wall. This has not been edited. Battery very low. Suck my dick, bro. What are you talking about? Oh, wait. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. It's just confused, you guys. It's just confused. Don't worry about it. It's just confused. Okay. Balls to the wall. I'm gonna read you the first paragraph of the novel that I'm writing. Yes, it is about my VTuber. Yes, this novel is about my VTuber. But I'm gonna read to you the first paragraph, and then you will hear absolutely nothing more from me for like the next 10 years, okay? And you may think I'm joking. I'm fucking not. Because shit takes me a long time. But wait, let's do I have it here? I don't. Wait, I'm gonna set the scene for y'all, because I'm extra like that. Where is it? Is it media source? Nathan Pro, hello. How are you doing? Okay, it's not this. Is it you? It is. I'm gonna add some atmospheric music, okay? Give me a sec. I can't wait to say to people in 10 years, yeah, I know award-winning multi-million selling writer Disasteroff. Yeah, I know her. I used to make jokes about food or something in her chat like 20 years ago. Oh my god. I would actually... That's so funny. Okay. Y'all ready? God. I'm not reading the prologue, because I'm not. Should I read the prologue? I'm not happy with the prologue, but I'm gonna read you the prologue anyways, because I promised you a paragraph, and I can't just pick and choose. That's the point of being an that's the point of being an award-winning author. I don't want to read the I don't want to read the prologue. Okay. Are y'all ready for story time? Read the whole ass novel right now. No. Okay. Assem had been calmly tending to the elder grove when a storm had rolled in. Cold, static, and a feverish grey air blanketed their chamber in lightless ash and dust. But the storm had brought something else with it. A young man, cloaked in disgruntled shadow, with slick oil hair messily bound into a braid, dripping rain. Swallowed in his oversized trench coat, his peasant trousers clung to him, and a rusted shovel was strapped tightly to his back. There was a heaviness under this young man's eyes that made their murky green all the more piercing when Assem looked at him. A farmer's boy, at least. A transgressor, at the most. There you go. That's the first paragraph of the prologue. There you go. First paragraph of the prologue. I'm not reading you anything else. It's done. I cannot wait to read this book. This book may never see the light of day. I'ma be so real. I'ma be so real. I've written 3 different outlines. I've written 3 different prologues. The one that I settled on was only because it related to the main plot. Every other prologue I wrote was moral world building shit that I was like, I don't think. Like this one that's like, the demons came under the cover of twilight, all glinting golden eyes and the promise of an unkind death. A pack of them moved through the shadows, their ferocity kicking up dust with the fading sun. Then they were gone. But, you know, I had to scrap that because it didn't fit, so fuck me, I guess. I'll die of old age before I can read that book. I mean, I don't want to say that's true, but I also don't want to say that's not true. Because I struggle. I am a perfectionist. And if I don't feel like this, the prologue that I read to you about Assem and the Elder Grove, that I do not feel is strong enough to be the prologue. I don't feel that strong enough to be the prologue, and I think it needs work. At least, like, the interaction needs work, right? The characters need a bit more tweaking, and technically, that can wait until after I finish writing the book. But does my brain allow me to do that, guys? Does my brain allow me to do that? Does it? No. No. Okay, I'm gonna read the first paragraph. I'm forcing myself to do this because you guys literally are never gonna see the rest of this. I'm gonna read the first paragraph of the first chapter, and then it's done. Locked away. Pandora's box. Not allowed. Disappeared. Right? Okay. Oh, my eye. Oh. You guys can't yell at me either. Okay? Okay. Across the bridge that stretched over Lightbrae Lake, twilight became whole. Purple and golden light laid itself on glistening waters, and the bustling sounds of rolling carriages swelled with the din of excited citizens trailing their way to the king's domain, the Pale Bastion. But while civilians enamored themselves with the glamour of celebrations, their voices filled with feverish hope, whilst they adorned themselves with ornate dresses and ceremonial garb, Asta was elsewhere. There you go. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm reading. Say goodbye. The book has never seen the light of day. Yeah. Yeah. That you! Hello! It is me. Which is, I think the biggest difficulty about writing this book is the fact that the main character is a character that I have so much, like, involvement with. Let's go, we got 30 words! You got more than that. You got, like, 50 words at least. You got 50 words and more at least. You got 50 words. I gave you guys so much. You ate tonight. Y'all ate tonight, okay? Now you just gotta wait 10 years. Now you just gotta wait 10 years. You know? Cause like, it'll, I really hope you keep going with it because I really enjoyed what you read to us so far. Well, I hope I do too. I have been wanting to finish a book for a while, and I've been wanting to publish for a while, and the same thing. I have finished a novel before. It was for a project that fell through. And even then, the writing for that was not great. If I could go back and edit it, I would, but I just don't feel connected to that story anymore, and it's lacking research. It's lacking research because it's founded in stereotypes, and I really want to... Yeah, I'd need to, like, scratch that. So, I want to release a book. Here's the thing. I am always writing for me. I derive enjoyment from the stories implicitly, right? I'm always crafting a story that I would want to read, or I think would be a really cool idea. My enjoyment comes from other people enjoying the story, but my fear also comes from other people hating the story. So it really is a double-edged sword, because when people say write for you, it's like I am. But my enjoyment comes from other people connecting with that story and getting invested, right? Getting invested in the thing that I put so much time and effort into. And it was going to be a selling point, but I don't think I should use it. But the book that I'm writing, if you like Genshin Impact, it is Genshin Impact, but with diversity. That was my goal. That was the reason why I picked up my laptop and started writing this story. Because I was like, the lore for my VTuber is vast and wide, and it has so much. And the main story thread of how everything comes together is also very unique. And I think it could be cool. But I want to do it in a way where, like, it's great storytelling, but it also has diversity on a level that people will actually get to, like, have it, you know? Instead of just whatever Genshin is putting out. So, you know, it's a thing. I'm trying. But who knows? When I finish the first draft, I have promised someone else as well that they could be a beta reader. But I've had bad experiences with beta readers. I feel like I'm going over my time. I said goodbye ages ago. But I have bad experience with beta readers because when I was in uni, we were encouraged to have, like, beta reading groups. And every time it would start off the same. I don't think people realize what it takes to be a beta reader. I think they just think, oh yeah, I'll read this story for you, not realizing that I'm going to be sending you 10, 20 odd chapters with a long amount of pages that you then need to read through and point out where I'm going wrong, what you don't like and what you do like, right? A lot of people just kind of like give up, and that's been my past experience. So who knows? Maybe I'll skip the beta reader route and just go straight for an editor. And that's if I finish the fucking book. I'm saying a lot of words right now that don't happen unless I finish the fucking book. So, you know how it is. You know how it be. The tomes need to become real. I shall try and make them real. If this goes well, this is book 1 of 4. Book 1 of 3. I believe it's a trilogy. 1 of 4, 1 of 3. Maybe 1 of 3, and then it has some like side stories that I could focus on. The world is so big that I could write in this world forever. There's a lot that's happened. There's a lot going on. There's a short story that I really, really want to write. That's kind of like a forbidden love, like a forbidden queer love, but it's not forbidden because it's queer. It's forbidden because of different reasons. And it's also very complicated and a little like I don't know. I don't want to describe it before I spoil anything. But yeah. Anyways, there you go. You've seen my writing now. Yeah. Hoo hoo hoo. Wah wah wah. Either way, I am going to hop off. If you would like to join me for tonight's Crit Award ceremony, then please join my Discord server, and I will be streaming it at 2 a.m. BST in the Discord, should you be partial to it. If you'd like to follow me anywhere else on socials or keep up to date with all the things that I am up to, I'm going to be uploading a lot more videos, a lot more shorts, I should say, and hopefully maybe I can give you an update on that K-pop Demon Hunters cover. I don't know if it's going to be real. I'm going to try and make it real, but there's only so much I can do. Then go and check out my Twitter, check out my Blue Sky, check out my Instagram, check out my YouTube. Those are the places that I will be kind of active on. So comment, like, share. Well, share, comment, like, in that order. It goes a long way, and the more we reach people, the more I'll be able to do super cool things, and maybe not have to work this job, and maybe spend more time writing my book. Who knows? I've been writing my book on the transit because it's 2 hours plus, so it gives me time if I don't get distracted or have some nosy Parker fucking trying to look at my work. Anyways, I want to watch it, but I will probably not be able to stay awake for it. That's okay. No pressure. I will let you guys know the results if tomorrow I am not too stressed. But either way, I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. We will be streaming tomorrow with some Marvel Rivals, so if you would like to join me on TikTok, you're more than welcome to. And yeah, have a lovely long weekend. Bye, everybody. Bye.